Hey up, ghosties. Hi, everybody. Can we hear the music okay? Internet has scared me. Can we hear the music? Can we hear me? Hello. Hello. Hello, Lord Xander6969. Thank you for the follow. Net congratulations on getting first, by the way. Hello, BB, and hello, Raccoon. I know you were, like, brand new. You followed right at the end of one of the last streams. Hello, Death. Hello, Cyber. Hi, Emily. I hope the car ride is going well. Hi, Froggy. How are we? Hello, Saucy Nuggets. Hello, Chaos System. And hello, Tech Deck. Hi, AV. Hello, hello. Oh my god. It was my phone. I'm on my laptop now. Okay, okay. Hello. Oh, it's Cass. Hi, Cass. Hi, everybody. Oh my god. Everybody's floating in. We're floating in for today. I've got some art that we're working on. And I have so much to say. I have so much to say. And, like, I don't know. I just suddenly feel like today is like one of those days that I've got you, the Xander rant emote better be on lock because I'm ready. Poison, it's your birthday today, isn't it? It's your birthday today, isn't it? Happy birthday. If I'm not crazy, if I'm not on absolute crack. If I'm on absolute crack, you feel free to laugh at me, but I'm fairly certain I'm doing an anatomy drawing? Fuck yes. I had to make a new account on Twitch. I get you. Doubloons! Hello everybody, my name is Almost Sander. Welcome home. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the doubloons, you good sir. Thank you. 200 doubloons. I've been gifted so much. I'd like to let you all know that just by tuning in to stream today, you have all received 100 doubloons. That is your gift for tuning in today. If you're here right now, you have 100 more doubloons than you had before, so thank you for being here. Also, it's so dorky, but like, it's so it never gets old. I don't know how to like explain that. I always get like nervous starting stream. Like still, it has been almost a year and a half and I still get nervous starting stream, and it still never gets old seeing the notification go out and then seeing people jump in and being like saying hi to each other and like just sounding like excited to be here. Like it literally never gets old. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever get old. It's just it's so cool to see. But Poison, happy birthday, mate. The happiest of birthdays to you. I really hope you're out there doing something fun. Don't hang around here for too long. If you've got plans, please make sure you're doing whatever you gotta do to have an absolutely fantastic day. Rip my 8K points. Oh no, because of the new, yeah, oh god. Yeah, the doubloon thing has gotten so out of hand, but it's super fun. It's so dorky. Everything you say is kind of dorky, and yet that's one of our favorite things about being here. You know what? I'm glad that you guys like me as my dorky little self, because I can't offer anything else. I could sure try, but like, I don't know. I don't want to be capitalist. I like my doubloons. You're so right. You're so right. Let's resort back to doubloons. No more capitalism. If I can't pay my rent in doubloons, I don't want to pay it. I'm gonna start like a commune, and we're all gonna live in the same neighborhood, and your rent is gonna be owed in doubloons, and that's gonna be how it works. It's like a bartering system. I love bartering systems. Bartering systems are how most things should be done. Let's be entirely honest here. Also, I made my coffee today with hot chocolate again. I did that last time I was streaming with Avi, like when Avi was on call with me, because she had told me that we should have hot chocolate together, and so I put hot chocolate in my coffee. And I used to do that when I was little, when I first started drinking coffee back in high school, because, like, I hated the taste of coffee, but I was in so many AP classes that I needed something because I was staying up until, like, 3 or 4 in the morning, and then having to get up and go to high school at 6 a.m., and, you know, studying for exams and all that, I needed coffee. Like, it's one of those things that, like, I guess I needed, and it started a caffeine addiction that has gotten me all the way through today. But my mom would make me a thing of coffee, and then I would just dump an entire packet of hot cocoa in there, and mix that shit up, and add a little bit of creamer and everything, and that was what I would drink, and I would take it into to high school with me, and sip on that like my little caffeine addiction ass. And I hadn't done it since high school. Like, it's been years since I've done that. I've gotten used to the taste of coffee, but Avi told me to make hot cocoa, and so I put hot cocoa in my coffee, and it's delicious, and I don't know, it's made me, like, it's, like, taken me back to, like, childhood. It's so good. It genuinely is. I'm enjoying it so much. So, pro tip: put hot cocoa in your coffee. Don't you send your little smiles, Davey? I hope you're on your walk. I hope it's nice out. It's so nice out today. Chatters, it was in like the 50 degrees. It was gorgeous out today. Oh my god. Another bracelet. Good. My favorite type of coping mechanism. Advice of the day, don't change yourself to please people. Yes, that is something it's funny. I'll get into drawing in a second, but I'm just going to talk to you guys for just a minute about this. It's funny because it's something I've never tried to do. Like, I've always been that person that, like, fuck what other people want, fuck what other people need from me, fuck what I'm expected to do. It was always do whatever I want, you know? Dye my hair however I want, dress however I want, makeup if I want to or don't want to, or, you know, like, I never gave a shit about what other people thought until this place. And, like, in the beginning, it didn't bother me. But, like, holy shit, social media is so toxic and so dangerous. Like, I didn't process how much it would affect me, and it affected me without me even noticing it. Like, me, like, trying to change things to adjust to this place and, like, try to, like, catch up with the people around me. It's really so strange. I'm gonna go get food and water so I'm ready for stream, because I've started a routine where I watch streams and I don't want to break it. Yes, routine. Stick with it. But yeah, God, I don't know. It's so weird. It's like it happened without me even noticing it. Like, do you guys remember me talk? Let me talk about this while I draw, so you guys have something to look at. You know, you guys know what we're working on. I don't have to give you an introduction. You guys, God, you guys remember when we were? Hi, Casper. I forget when I do that. My arm just whoop. Anyways, you guys remember me talking about love contracts and fear contracts, right? Can I get a yes, no, or shut the fuck up in chat? Tanner, I finished chapter 5 of my book. Fucking awesome. Very proud of you, Ash. Genuinely, Jesus Christ. Every time I see the drawing, I just go, oh, look at how good it is. I feel you. I feel. Oh, I got, okay. Casper gave me a solid shut the fuck up. Good. I like that response. We got some yeses. Okay. Shut the fuck up. All right. Also a good option. All right. So, if you don't remember what fear contracts and love contracts are, essentially they're the agreement for... I love everybody just choosing the shut the fuck up option. I love y'all. I shouldn't ask. I shouldn't put it as an option. I know you guys better. Penis? Emily, you out there making changes. Stepping outside of the expected. But love and fear contracts are why you make things. You either make something because you love to do it, or you make something because you fear not creating it, right? And I started streaming with a love contract. I started streaming because I love streaming, and I loved content creation. And I don't know when it changed, but it changed. It genuinely did. And I didn't notice it happening. I just noticed, like, all of a sudden that, like, I don't stream because I love it. I stream because I'm afraid what will happen if I don't. Which, don't get me wrong, I do love streaming. I do. I love it here, and I love streaming, and I love content creation, and I love you guys. But that wasn't the thing that was pushing me to stream every day. It was, I have to stream. If I don't stream, I'll lose followers. If I don't stream, my average will go down. If I don't stream, people will start to forget about me. If I don't stream, I'm not going to succeed. It was like, I was streaming because I was afraid of what would happen if I didn't stream, instead of going live every day because I was excited to be here. Like, that's not what I wanted out of this place, and I'm sorry if you could tell from behind the screen, because I can notice it in other people. And if you were able to look at me and notice that that change had happened and you didn't like it, I apologize, because that's not who I am. And I'd like to say I'm back, I think, at least as best as I can be. I don't want to do things because I'm afraid of failing at them. I want to do them because I love them, and I love them, and I love you guys. And that's all. Sending all my chatting love, and I'm receiving all of it. But I'm not here to take more than I need. I'm here because I love you guys, and I love being here, and it makes me happy to be here. And that's just fucking enough. That is enough, and it doesn't need to be more than that. So, I just thought I'd share that because it's something that's been kind of, like, flitting around in my head. I have birthday money, Xander? Oh, Poison, please, you scare me. I fear. I don't know what you're planning on doing with that, but I fear it. Do it, use it on whatever's gonna make you happy. It's your birthday money, and it's your birthday. So, do whatever you want to do with that money that's going to make you the happiest, because, you know, that's like the whole point of today. Like, the point of this is, you know, it's your birthday. Celebrate it. Celebrate yourself. I really don't like the way that a lot of people interpret birthdays, because so many people have this, like, concept, right, of, like, birthdays are supposed to be this thing of, like, you know, you've gotten, like, you've got, like, to look forward, right? You have this, like, concept with birthdays that you're supposed to use them to look forward. Oh, you're turning 24 now, you're turning 21 now, you're turning 22 now, whatever it is. And it's this, like, oh, well, what are you going to do this year? You know, what's going to be different this year? What are you going to change this year? What are you going to accomplish this year? But that's not what they are. And you guys know that. You guys know that more than anybody, because I've talked about this here. Your birthday is not the start of that year. And, like, I don't know why we interpret it as that, because it's not. You turn 1 after you've accomplished a year, you know? Like, you turn 1 year old after you've survived an entire year. Like, a birthday isn't about, you know, what are you going to accomplish next? What are you going to do next? The birthday is not the Fool card in the tarot. It is the World card. Your birthday is a pause to be like, holy shit, you've survived another year. You got through it. Pause and look back and see everything that you've accomplished and be proud of yourself, because holy shit, like, whatever age you're turning right now, you've survived that many years here on this planet. Like, it's supposed to be a day where you celebrate yourself, and a day where you, like, are able to look back at your accomplishments and really, like, be proud of them, because, you know, you did that. Take a look at all that. Take a look at where you've gotten today. Like, you know, and maybe it's better than the year it was before. Maybe it's worse than the year it was before. But regardless, it's you, and you've made it here, and you've survived. And I'm proud of you for that, you know? Like, you should wear your age as, like, a pride. You should be proud of that. If you're 18 years old, you've survived for 18 years. If you're turning 21, holy shit. Can you imagine doing anything for 21 years? Like, oh yeah, I've been streaming for 21 years. That's a long time. It's a damn long time to survive, too. Like, I feel like it's the same energy. You've been doing this for so long. Be proud of yourself, damn it. Like, that's the whole point. You know? Like, and you'll have the rest of the year to worry about what you're going to accomplish in this new year, and you're going to have the rest of the year to figure out, like, what exactly you have plans to do, or where you're going to go with life, or what comes next. But don't take your birthday to stress about that. Take your birthday to be proud of yourself, you know? Take your birthday to... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like telling a baby, you turned 1, what are you going to accomplish this year? If I hate anybody who's like, what are you gonna do now that you're 24? I'm gonna fucking bitch slap you is what I'm gonna do, grandmama, fucking Aunt Patty, fucking whoever you are. No, don't ask me about what I'm here to accomplish. And if there's a god, then he doesn't look like me. What?
I love birthday money.
I'm glad you love birthday money, and I'm proud of you, Poison, and also thank you for choosing to share some of that with me, because it's very kind of you, and there's no pressure to do anything like that, but it means a lot to me, so thank you. It's very kind to share the celebration of you getting through another year with me. I'm very proud of you for getting through another year, Poison, and I hope that we get to share many of our next years knowing each other, because it's been super fun knowing you. You're super cool, and you're just another one of those people I'm so lucky to have met online. Like, you've made streaming such an amazing experience, so. Humans aren't really gonna kill the planet. You'll just make the planet unlivable for us. Aw. I have a question. I might have an answer. They gifted me a sub and I full on started, yeah, crying. Poison has done a lot for this place. More than I even know how to explain. More than I could ever expect or ever even hope for. So. And you're like, oh god. Is the Minecraft server active? It is, yes. I don't know if anybody's on it right now. I could always check. I could pop open the thing. But yeah, I don't know. If it is not, if nobody else is on it right now, I would suggest joining. And then you're gonna end up in a Minehut server, and then you have to type in /join almost Zoloft. Oh, there you go. Death is on. I returned with the nums for contacts with the habit. I have eating. Yep. While watching a stream helps me desensitize myself while eating around people, so here we are. That's so cool! Starting a habit to help me overcome the trauma that caused me to lose most of my pants at this semester. I'm so proud of you, Chaos. I am beyond proud of you. I have suffered with an eating disorder for many years, and you know what? I genuinely know how hard it is. It's not easy. You know what? Here, hang on. I'm gonna grab here. It's not something huge, but it used to be one of my hardest foods. And I used to be really afraid of eating on stream, and luckily I've gotten over most of that. But I will come and I'll share with you. Dark chocolate used to be one of my scariest foods, but I'd eat with you. Let you know you're not the only one out there. You're doing so awesome. But, I really do love chocolate now. It's so good to have it. I'm upside down! Boy. Thank you, Father Crow, for flipping me. I need water. Do your best, Tech. Good luck with the work. I know you're gonna do fantastic. Hi, Oak. Also, you know, while we're on all of this topic, first off, I'm going to refocus. Okay. I'm going to refocus. This is something I've been struggling with again. I used to talk about it all the time. I know my voice sounds different suddenly. I need to stop straining my voice to talk in a higher octave when I'm streaming. I need to stop doing that. That is not what my voice sounds like, and I don't know why I push my voice to sound like that when I'm streaming, because that's not my voice, and I don't know why I do that. So, I'm going to try to focus on... I need to stop with the whole, like, oh my god, thank you guys so much! Fucking stop. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm gonna kill my vocal cords. I love how supportive this community is rather than others. Yeah, this community is I'm really lucky to have been able to grow this community because, God, everybody here is so unquestionably and undyingly supportive of each other, and it really is important to us. Like, and I wouldn't let anything else slide, because they know damn better than that. We know that, like, we're out here to do nothing but support each other. Like, always, obviously. But, yeah, no. This community is gross, / yeah, no, this community, disgusting. I'm never gonna forget any of you. Oh, don't say that, I'll cry. I will actively come over to your house and cry all over your floor, and all over your pillows, and then what are you gonna do? Huh? How are you gonna explain that you made a fucking YouTube streamer cry? YouTube streamer? Fucking words am I... Anyways, one of the point I will shit your pants. I will shit Emily's pants. I'll do it. She is in the car right now. It would be very inconvenient if I shit her pants right now. I'll do it though. My floor is comfortable to cry on. Hey, some floors do just hit differently when you gotta cry on them. But okay. I have a bunch of things I want to talk about today, but I've accidentally sparked another one in my head. You know, me talking about like birthdays and how birthdays are meant to celebrate yourself and not to push yourself to figure out, like, what are you gonna do next, huh? What comes next? What content? What improvements are you gonna make? How are you gonna one up yourself? How are you gonna do better? You gotta keep doing better. You know, that bullshit. I know damn well the holidays are coming up, and I know that probably, like a lot of you, and maybe it's just me, maybe I'm on crack, maybe it's just me that's been panicking about that, but I am suddenly ready to start panicking about the fact that the holidays are coming. I have to see my family, and that means it's gonna start coming with the question of, oh, what are you doing with your life now, huh? What are you doing with your life? Look at where I am. Look where I'm talking to you right now. I am on Twitch drawing Minecraft YouTubers, and that's what's happening. That's it. I work an extra job to pay my bills, and that's it. That is what I'm doing. Like the last Christmas I was still in college, and now I'm a streamer. So I'm going to get inundated with the questions of, you know, now that you got your degree, what you doing with it, and have you started teaching yet, and have you this and have you that, and when are you going to, and when are you going to, and what are you doing with your life right now, you know? I can feel those questions coming. I can feel the anxiety growing in me, and I don't even know what to do yet. Like, I know Thanksgiving is tomorrow, which means it starts tomorrow, but I know for me, at least, the worst of it's not going to happen until Christmas, when I see, like, all of the family. Thanksgiving is fairly small for my family. So, like, I know I'm going to have to see them, but, like, it's going to be way worse on Christmas, right? And I'm going to try something this year, and I'm going to encourage you guys to try the same, okay? And I don't know how it's going to go. No promises on this. I have no idea what exactly I'm doing, but I'm going to fucking try. Here's my goal this year. Anytime somebody asks me what I'm doing with my life right now or what I'm working towards, my answer is going to be being happy. That's going to be my answer. What you doing this year? Oh, I'm exploring the things that make me happy. Oh, what are you working on this year? Oh, I'm working on being happy. And when they give me that uncomfortable, like, what is that exactly entail? Anything that makes me happy. That's gonna be what I'm gonna try to go for. I have no idea if it's gonna work. You know, get more doubloons. Good answer. Like, that's gonna be what I'm gonna try. I have no idea if it's gonna backfire and people are gonna be like, nah, because what are they gonna say to me, huh? What are they gonna say to me? Are they gonna, what are they gonna say, like, oh, you shouldn't be working on being happy? No, they're not that tone deaf, right? How do you tell somebody, like, oh, you shouldn't be working on that? Because if I'm like, oh, I'm trying to be a Twitch streamer. Okay, well, that's easy enough to say, like, oh, that's not what you should be focusing on. If I try to say, like, oh, I'm trying to write a book, I'm trying to sell my art, I'm trying to whatever, they're like, oh, but what a waste of all the smarts you have or whatever. You know, those are easy for them to, like, argue against. But if I say, like, I'm working on being happy, what are they gonna say? Like, what a waste of time, you shouldn't be working on being happy. Like, I feel like maybe it might be a little bit harder for them to, like, shit on me for it. If I just phrase it as that instead, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm working really hard this year. Oh, what are you working on? Oh yeah, I'm working on being happy. And then just stare them in the eyes, you know? You're like, oh yeah, you know what? I've been working really hard this year. And they're like, oh, what have you been working on? I'm like, I'm working on being happy. Janice. And what are they gonna say? Huh? Can they argue that? Oh, hey, look, it's you. Can they argue with that? I don't think I could argue with that if somebody was telling me that's what they were working on. I feel like, the Weezer Blue Eyes, what do you mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Bro, what will being smart actually get you in this world unless you're good with tech or science? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just hoping for the best out here. Yeah, Janice. Oh god, yeah, I don't know. That's my experiment this year. That's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna start trying it tomorrow. And if anybody asks me, like, oh, what are you doing right now? I'm working on the things that make me happy. And if they have any other questions, I don't exactly know where I'll go from there, to be entirely honest. I don't know what my next attempt will be, but yeah, I don't know. Because, like, okay, this is one of the things I wanted to talk about today. I caught myself yesterday. Do you guys remember? I don't know why the name Janice is so funny. It is funny to say. Yeah, go tend to your snotty 5-year-old, Janice. Do you guys remember when I was ranting about Dream and the lore and what I called lamp shading, which is what it's called when you realize a mistake or of something, or you realize a moment is getting too serious, or you feel like you're taking yourself too seriously, and so you throw in a joke to remind everybody that, you think it's a joke as well, and that you're not taking this too seriously. That whole concept of lampshading, and how I was so mad that Dream wouldn't just commit to the lore, because you're already the leader of this community, you're the leader of this lore, and you're gonna cringe out of it and, back out of it. Like, you're not just gonna commit. I caught myself the other day, and by the other day, I mean last night, about to lampshade you guys. I added somebody new to Discord, a new friend I'm talking to. And they said, yeah, I saw you were live on Twitch. I was like, oh shit, I forgot Discord. You can see that. You can see when somebody is streaming. And I hadn't told that person that I was a streamer. And I went, oh yeah, that's something I do. And they're like, oh, that's so cool. And they're like, they kind of apologized because I was like, oh my god, yeah, I forgot that you can see that. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, like I didn't, you know, you didn't have, like, I'm not, like, it's not weird or anything. They just like I didn't mean to pry kind of thing. And they're like, if you ever want to like turn that off, because like I seemed like really shocked that they had found out. Like they're like, if you ever want to turn off that setting, you can. And I was like, no, I have to keep that setting on because that's what, you know, alerts my viewers when I go live. I have like bots to do that and stuff because I run a Discord. And I felt myself like ready to shrivel up and you know, lie about it and be like, oh yeah, it's really not that big of a deal. I guess it's just something I do on the side. It's just, you know, it's kind of whatever. It's like, you know, it's like, and like I even like said it out loud to them of like no, it's fine. Like I don't mind if people know. I just know that some people think it's cringe. You know, and I felt myself like ready to lampshade just about the fact that I even do this. And like I was so disappointed in myself. I genuinely was. I was so frustrated with myself because like I'm not ashamed to do this. I'm not ashamed to be a streamer. I know I joke about it sometimes of like, oh god, yeah, I'm a streamer. What do you expect? You know, like I make jokes. But like that's not how I feel. Like I'm not ashamed of being a streamer. I'm not ashamed of this place and I'm not ashamed of you guys. Like, and to like feel myself like want to defend like that of like, no, it's like I'm not, you know, I'm not one of those kind of like, I'm, you know, I'm not cringy like that. I don't you know, I don't take it too serious. Like it was really infuriating to myself. I was very frustrated with myself. So I thought I'd at least like share with you guys that like I don't it's weird. I have this thing. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I have this thing where I refuse to say things behind people's backs that I wouldn't say to their face. It's something I've done my entire life. You can ask all of my friends growing up because sometimes it gets me in a shit ton of trouble. But I will never say something behind somebody's back that I wouldn't then immediately say to their face. Like that it's always been a rule. If I talk trash about you behind your back, I will then go and talk trash to you directly to your face. Like it's just the rule for me. And so like, you know, it was that's just what it is. So like it's weird because I kind of apply it to you guys of like, if I'm going to talk about my chat, I'm going to tell my chat that I talked about them because it feels like I'm talking behind your back. Which feels super weird because you are, you know, a collective group of people. If you were ashamed of us, I'd be crying on my floor. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not ashamed of you guys. Hello, Violet. How are you, love? How has the school year been going? I hope it's going all right. I know it's Thanksgiving. Is it Thanksgiving break for you yet? Has it hit? But like, yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of this place. I'm not ashamed of you guys. I'm not ashamed to be a streamer. None of those things, like even a little bit. So like, I wanted to let you guys know that because I don't know if maybe you think I am, and me even suggesting the idea out loud just felt bad. So I was like, I gotta talk to chat about this and let them know that like, I'm not ashamed of this place. I'm not ashamed of them. And like, I know that some people, you know, find it embarrassing to like Twitch streamers or find it embarrassing to watch Twitch so much or whatever it is. So, I mean, I'm happy to be the fucking weirdo in that situation and just be like, yeah, no, I don't fucking care. Like, it's not cringy. There's nothing cringy about it. I'm just out here like enjoying myself and having a good time. And you know, if you're too fucking sad being cringe to enjoy your life, then fuck it, that's your problem, not mine. I'm gonna be out here streaming and being happy about it and enjoying myself because that's far more fun, don't you think? Yes, it has, but school is okay, I guess. I'm glad. Hey, at least saying it's okay, I guess, tells me that at least it's not the end of the world right now. Because I hope, despite the fact that I don't see you face to face, you still know that I'm not asking you, how is school like your parents ask you? I'm asking you genuinely, how is it right now? Is it bad? Is it worse? Is it better? Is it, you're like, you know, I'm not here to ask, like, you know, the same usual parental ask of, Oh, how was school? Good. How's work? Good. Fucking going through the motions. If I ask, it's because I care. You feel me? Cool art, Sander. Thanks, Cargo. Doing my best out here. If someone talks shit about me, I'll literally not care. It won't matter later down the line. Yeah. That's why, like, I don't, like, I really don't talk shit about people often. Like, because there's really not, I don't like that. It just feels weird. But, like, it's more of just, like, if I, like, say something of, like, oh, yeah, I'm really worried about so-and-so. They've been acting like a bitch recently. Like, even that little comment, if I say that to somebody else, I will also go directly to you and just be like, hey, you've been acting like a bitch recently. Tell me why. Like, that's, like, a rule I live by. Is it bad that I would open you more than others? By the way, the art is awesome. Thank you, Raccoon. I'm glad you like the art. And no, because it makes complete sense that you would feel more open to somebody like me online than you would to anybody IRL. Because in reality, there's a couple parts to it. On one hand, you can kind of see me for who I am already. So, like, you know what to expect. Like, there's no, like, oh, I don't know if they're going to accept me. I don't know if, like, it's going to be okay with whatever. Like, you kind of know what to expect with me. But also, I'm online. I'm not real. If you say something to me and I like make fun of you for it and it hurts your feelings, you never have to see me again. You could block me on here and never see my name on the internet ever again. Like, versus like if you do that to like a friend of yours at school and you open up to them and they laugh at you, you have to see them in school every day for the rest of the year, you know? Like it's a little different. So, I get the feeling. Also, we work smarter, not harder here, which means we are copy-pasting boots, and if you have a problem with it, actually fight me. Just genuinely fight me. Distort. Oh god, hang on. Come on now. I know it's not perfect, but I know it somewhat fits. I want to warp this. There we go. This is gonna be how I cheat this. I'm cheating. Fuck you. I'm cheating, and I don't care. Cheating is allowed because I said so. Because it's digital art, and digital art's a pain in the ass. I hate digital art. I don't hate digital art. I love digital art, but it's too much work. There we go. I've cheated my way out of doing that boot. Fuck you. I'll just fight you just to fight you. You know, that's valid. 96.99 balloons, how dare you shit everyone's pants. Rude. Why did I get a pop-up for a car? I do not know. I confront people if they talk shit, and because of that, I've almost been in fights. Yeah, it's better just to confront. When my parents ask how school and work was, I answer honestly, because I know if I don't, I'll feel bad about it later, and I'll tell people if I talk about them, because I hate when people talk about other people without them knowing. Yeah, exactly. Like, I stand by it. I won't talk about you if I wouldn't say it directly to your face. So you know I'm never keeping things from you. And, like, it's been both a good and a bad thing in my life, because it has, like, ensured that my friends know that they can trust me. If I have a problem with you, you'll know. I'm not hiding anything from you. I have to go. See you later, Nightmare. Thanks for being here. Like, it's one of those things of, like, you'll know I'm never hiding anything from you. You never have anything to fear of, like, oh, you know, like, maybe Xander's mad, but it's not gonna tell me. Like, no, if I'm mad, I will be the first person to tell you if I'm upset with you. Like, I am the first person to let you know. So, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, it just makes it easier in my life, because then people know that they can trust that, like, if I say, no, I'm not mad, then they know I'm not mad. Because if I was, again, you're gonna hear it from me before anybody. But it also has caused me issues, because if I do say something, like, that I shouldn't say to somebody else, you better bet your ass that I'm gonna say it to your face. If I'm like, yeah, I think they've been a real bitch recently, and I'm really mad at them, and I'm like, fuck. Alright, now I gotta text them and be like, hey, I feel like you've been being a bitch. I think we need to talk. Like, some people don't like that, let's be real. Some people do not want to hear that shit. Like, if you message them like, hey, I feel like you've been a bitch and we need to talk, they don't always take nicely to that commentary or that, like, phrasing. And, like, more often than not, if I need to, like, rephrase it, I'll rephrase it. But, like, I'm not gonna insult you to somebody and then not insult you to your face. Which maybe is a bad habit, because I've gotten in my fair share of fights. I wish more adults thought like that. So do I, man. So do I. I'm real fucking sick of subtext and social cues. Fuck that shit. God, I'm sick of it. It's so dumb. Fuck your subtext. Fuck your social cues. Fuck your you should have understood that. No, bullshit. Do you know how many times I've gotten in trouble for that, like stupid shit like that, for being apparently too autistic to read a situation and like getting in like genuine trouble with like work and school because of it? When you're okay, hear me out. When you're in school to be a teacher, right? There's something you can receive called an FTT from your teachers. So like I say, like when I was working towards my degree to become a teacher, you can receive something called an FTT, which is referred to as a fitness to teach. Okay. When people say just read the room, fuck that shit. An FTT or a fitness to teach is essentially, it's like a what do you call it? Like a warning. It's like receiving a warning, like a penalty of like, hey, if you get like, you know, it's questioning, are you fit to teach? And if you gain too many FTTs or too many fitness to teaches, they will deem that no, you're not fit to teach, and therefore like you'll be removed from the program or released from the program or whatever you want to say. You know, it's pretty serious. You can get a couple like level 1 FTTs, like minor things that like, oh, okay, I could see, you know, how that went wrong. Okay, maybe this, maybe that, whatever. Like, you can receive a couple of them, but not a whole lot. If you ever receive like a level 3 FTT, it's over immediately. You're removed from the program. Okay. I received 2 FTTs in my time, right? One of them was because of the speed at which I responded to an email. I received an email on a Friday, I responded on a Monday, and I received an FTT for improper communication skills because it deemed I had responded to an email 3 days late. Because I didn't check my email over the weekend, and therefore was not fit to teach. Stupid, right? I'm gonna sleep, love you, Sanders, sleep well, father. That was like the first one. And the second one I got, because of one of those stupid social cue things, okay? Which was the dumbest thing. I had a teacher, okay? And no hate on her. She was an amazing teacher. She taught me a lot. This was like one of my first years, my first semester, like actually in a classroom, physically teaching, you know? Like physically in front of students and teaching them. It was like a 5th grade classroom. And the teacher had asked me that, she said, hey, if you're, and this is how she phrased it. If you can you and your partner, because we taught in partners, show up 15 minutes early tomorrow so we can go over the plan? And I was like, oh yeah, like what did you need to go over? She's like, I just want to go over the plan for like tomorrow's like whatever. So if you're able to, it'd be great if you showed up 15 minutes early. I said, okay, I'll do my best. Right? And I couldn't, because the fact was I was picking my partner up at that time. She didn't have a car. And I got in the car to take my partner home, and she was like, are we going in 15 minutes early? And I was like, can you get up 15 minutes early for me to pick you up? Like, can I pick you up 15 minutes early? She's like, nah, I'm not getting up 15 minutes early. Just pick me up at the normal time. And I said, okay. Because that was the way it was communicated was, if you can, that'd be cool. And if not, you know, no stress. But when I showed up at the normal time tomorrow, my teacher was angry with me, and I was confused. And I was like, hi, I'm sorry, like did I do something? She's like, you're late. And I was like, I'm on time. I'm exactly on time. She's like, I asked you to get here 15 minutes early. I said, no, you suggested that if I could, it could be beneficiary, but not required. Like, and she reported me to my supervisor, and I got a fucking FTT written up because I had showed up 15 minutes late to the thing. If you wanted me to show up 15 minutes early, the only words out of your mouth needed to be, I would like you here 15 minutes early tomorrow. And I would have said, yes, ma'am, of course. But that's not what happened. She didn't say, I would like you to show up 15 minutes early. She didn't say, you need to be here 15 minutes early. She said, if it's possible, it'd be great if you could show up 15 minutes early. And because I was somebody else's ride, the answer was, no, I cannot do that. I was so blown away. Like, and I tried to explain it to my fucking teacher. or my supervisor, and I was like, she said, if it's possible, can you show up 15 minutes early? And because I was somebody else's ride, I couldn't. And she's like, well, clearly it was communicated that you needed to be there early. And I was like, no, 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 it was not. She said, if it's possible. And my supervisor looked flabbergasted. She was like, yeah, that's her telling you you need to be there 15 minutes early. I was like, no, it isn't. That's her asking, not even asking me, suggesting it. Like, how can a full-grown adult not just use her words to say, come in 15 minutes early? Like, pass over all this politeness stuff. Like, that just, how did I not get diagnosed early in life? How is it taking this long? it whew, right over me. Apparently, a suggestion is a requirement in the professional world. Learning that slowly but surely. It just blew my fucking mind. Maybe it shouldn't have blown my mind, but it sure did blow my mind. But that's all. I don't know. Yeah, it's just so dumb to me. It's so frustrating because, like, it's not that hard to communicate. Noises! Ash! Hello, Ash! Thank you so much for the 5 bits. How are you? How was the vibe? But you did... Oh, I had things I wanted to talk about today. I got distracted by autism and teachers. Can I tell a story? Yes, Cyber, go ahead. You don't have to ask permission, mate. This isn't a classroom. You don't have to raise your hand and ask permission to go to the bathroom. Just let me know. Just speak to me. I'm here. I'm not your superior in this situation. You needn't ask my permissions. I finished my bracelet. I can't wait to see it. I loved seeing your bracelet. I know, like, art is super cool. And, like, a lot of you guys make art, and it's super awesome. Sandy, can I pee on the floor? Get out, fucker. And yes, you can. No, because she needed to be there early. She should have said be. Oh, no. You know what? If you're gonna ask, you have to follow through now, Emily. You gotta follow through. You better be pissing on the floor right now. Yeah, fuck the being polite bullshit when we can't all understand everything. And the thing that really frustrated me is I communicated with her early on in the semester, like, hey, I sometimes struggle to understand, like, you know, communication skills. So, like, if there's something you need from me, please communicate it with me. I will be happy to do anything that you suggest. I just sometimes will miss subtle cues. So, like, if you could, like, you know, if you could just, like, if you have any suggestions, tell me them outright, because it'll be way better. And she was so accepting and so okay with that. And, like, yeah, no, of course, like, if I have any suggestions, I'll be super direct with you. And then does that. Like, I was so sure the entire semester that I was doing so well. Like, because she constantly was telling me how well I was doing. Like, and then to get to the end of the semester and get a very average, if best, kind of score back from her was so disheartening. Like, to have worked so hard all semester and like gotten all of the responses I got back from her, and then be given that, like, yeah, you're all right. Like, tell me where I could improve. Why was I not being told constantly where I could improve? Like, I don't know. It was just so disheartening. But that's, yeah, I don't know. That's just, I guess, my own thing. I really miss being in a classroom. I'll go back someday. I hope. I genuinely, I miss my kids. What is your least favorite Thanksgiving food? Turkey. I fucking don't like turkey. I don't care what people say. And you know what? It's probably because I'm white. And my whole family is white. Which means our turkey's fucking white as hell. And it is dry as fuck. And I fucking hate turkey. I hate it so much. I am sure that there is a right way to make turkey. I'm sure that there's a way that you can make turkey taste good. but my family is not one of those people. Like, I don't know, man. I'm really losing out on that food because turkey is so fucking dry and so bland. I hate turkey. Everything, like, and you know what? That's not even true because at the very least, I'll eat turkey. You know, I'll eat it, but I'll be like, gross. There is a lot of food at Thanksgiving I just won't eat. Stuffing, I won't eat it. Cranberry sauce, I won't eat it. Yams, I won't eat it. Green bean casserole, I won't eat it. Like, because I don't even count those as like least favorite foods because I won't even touch them. I'm just not gonna eat them. Like, I'm just not gonna touch them. So it's not like they're bad. I just won't eat it. Like, you've just had bad turkey. Oh, you said that. Yeah, I said that. Yeah. You have to buy it in the deli lunch process and it's very not dry. Oh god, not the deli lunch turkey. I've had turkey so many different ways, but I can't stand it. That's valid. Come to my house. My mom and dad are great with food. You know what? I'm coming over, Nut. Me and you, let's go. Thanksgiving together. Oh god, no, it's time to do this. The green is hard because I actually want to make it look like plaid, so this is gonna fucking ruin me. Skittles, it's your birthday today too? Happy birthday, Jesus Christ, that's so cool. Happy birthday, Skittles. That's so cool. I remember one time I ripped out a little bit of my hair and snipped some scissors behind a kid that kept annoying me that was in my class. I got his attention to hold up the scissors and my hair that I ripped out to make it look like I snipped his hair. He tells the teacher, and when I tell her what I did, she didn't buy it, and I got detention and didn't give a shit because I got a massive kick at it. That is so funny. Genuinely. That is so fucking shit of you, and I love it. That is fucking clever. Oh my god, that's funny. That's really funny, actually. I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. That's some baller shit. That's so funny. Good lord. Okay, I need to look up a plaid pattern. How does plaid work? P-L-A-I-D. Pattern. Pattern. How does plaid work? Okay. Oh god. Plaid does not make sense to me. Oh god, all of them are different. I don't know how plaid works. Okay, if I click on this, so it looks like there's like stripes 1 2 1 2 that are like dark light, and then dark light, but one of them is the same. So there's a mid, a dark, and a light, and the light goes sideways and the dark goes down, and the mid does both, and then where they cross. Huh? Exotic Boomer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome home. Okay. So it goes mid, dark, light, mid. Every 4 squares. What? Okay, hang on. I can figure this out. I promise. So, like, I'm gonna, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna figure this out. It's just an alternating pattern. Except it's a two-way alternating pattern that alternates in both directions. And that's a little bit confusing, but that's fine. Because I'm gonna figure it out. It's fine. Snowchester flag slays. Fuck yeah. Agreed. Snowchester. Plaid is confusing. Yeah, I don't. A plaid does not make much sense, but it seems to like. It's a repeating it's an AB but also an AC. It's an AB-AC pattern. So like, okay, hang on. Let me write this out, right? So like if A is your midtone, hang on. So if A is midtone, right? And then B is the light, and then C is the dark, right? It's an AB-AC alternating pattern, but one of them is vertical and one of them is horizontal, right? So it's your midtones are like A, or like, you know, you would go, so it'd be like A, C, A, C, A, C, A, C, you know? Like if this was like, if this is your plaid, that makes sense, right? This is your plaid, and that's like your AC, AC, you know, oh god, hang on. You know, AC, 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 right? Right? So that's like mid, dark, mid, dark, mid, dark. And if you go down another layer where the A will be again, it's going to do this thing, same thing, AC, 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 you know? It's identical. But going up and down, you put the B between the A and the B. So then it's it's B A B A B A B A. So it's dark, and it's light, and then light and mid going back and forth, so that, like, you know, going up and down like this, A B A B A B A, but going across it's A C A C A C A C A, and so like it causes an in between of like, wait, where's the C A dark and mid, and then B A is mid and light. Does that make sense? Like, no, not AC/DC. No, because then B A and then B A. So, you know, it's okay, right? Hear me out. And then, okay, all you have to do, right, is if I add a layer on top of this, if this is my mid-tone, right, and then this is my dark tone, right, and then this is my light tone, okay, then you would just fill them in. So, like, if I make this big, like, this is, oh god, hang on, this is my light, oh god, that's still too big, Jesus Christ. This is my light tones, so all of my B's become light tones, and you can start to see that they're every other block, but on every other row, right? Like that. And then your midtones are all of your A's. So there's actually double as many of them as you would expect, because they're actually in like a, they're in a, like a, what do you call this? Like a checkerboard pattern. They're like checkerboarded, because they're actually, they're every other color, but they're every other color on both rows rather than every other color on every other row. And then your dark is your all of your C's, so that like it like, ta-da, like this. So it's every other color on every other row, similar to your lights, so that you end up with something like that. And then all you would need to do is do, oh, nope, not what I wanted to do. You would have to like, and then you can see it's plaid. Ta-da! Look, it's plaid. Look, I did it. You know? And that's how you make plaid. That makes sense, actually. Does that make sense? It makes a certain amount of sense, I think. It does somehow. See it. It makes almost sense. You know? Wait, hang on. I think I've discovered something else. Okay, I think there's another way to do this. Hang on. I think there's another way to do this. If you have an entire square of mid-tone, right? It looks like, and I'm having trouble deciphering this, it looks like if you have all midtones, if everything is a midtone, then if I take, hang on, I'm using my brain. If I take my dark, right, and I use it to draw lines like this, okay, hang on, airbrushing, okay, hang on, this makes sense. If I draw lines like this, but they need to be equal, like this, if I draw dark lines down like this, okay, it creates the beginning of the pattern, because then if I grab a light and actually make it lighter than I need to do and lower the opacity to a certain degree, nope, lower it more, that does the same thing. Because it creates the same pattern, but different. This is plaid, because this color here becomes almost that color there. It almost brings it back. That's what it is. That's what it is. These middle tones here go back to being the mid-tone, because the dark plus the light becomes the mid-tone, and therefore it's the same design. What they've done is laid down a dark stripe down the mid-tone, and then laid an opaque. That's what it is. That's plaid. That's how plaid work. If you lay down the dark tones and then an opaque light over the other way, that's how that's plaid. I feel like I've just cracked Da Vinci's fucking code. I'm sure this is not revolutionary to anybody else, but this shit's revolutionary to me. That makes sense. Like, that makes sense. That's plaid. Whoa. Okay. I love pattern recognition. Guess who finally changed the name? River! Fuck yeah. Da Vinci? You're so right. Okay, get rid of this. Get rid of this too. Oh my god, I've discovered Plaid. I need to change today's stream title to just local fucking idiot discovers Plaid like 1200 years late. Like, what the hell? I should not be so impressed. My brain hurts. I finally understand. Oh god. Local idiot fucking discovers what the color plaid or the pattern plaid is. Like, what the hell? Oh my god. Finally saw my dead name. Fuck yeah, River. Proud. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Local idiot discovers Plaid. Is that how you spell it? Is it with an I or an A? Like first. Right? It's it is AI. I was right. Okay. AI. Done. Okay. Played. Okay. It looks like the word played. There you go. The title is now Local Idiot Discovers Played. Okay. So what I need to do is not be an idiot. I think I can manage that. Like this. And then like this. Okay. This I can manage because this makes sense to me. Yeah. Yeah. Doing it on the sleeve is going to be way harder, evidently. But I will manage. But speaking of changing the stream title away from what I was originally going to talk about, we can float back to the topic I was originally going to talk about now that the title now does not have anything to do with it, and I have discovered the meaning of life, and the meaning of life is plaid. Well, that makes me cry. Either that or the big boy juice is starting to wear off and I need to get my prescription filled. I felt that. Oh god. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, okay. So the actual point of the stream today. I have, and Poison just went lurking, but I have been listening to what is one of Poison's recommended fics, which I've been listening to, which is Bones in the Ocean. It's a Dream SMP fic. The big boy juice. And I have thoughts about it, and some of them are positive, but not all of them are. And for a while, I couldn't figure out why. Call me Carly. Hello, welcome in. The sleeve looks like watermelon. It does look like watermelon right now. Welcome home, mate. It's good to have you. So what I think it is that is bothering me about the Bones in the Ocean fic. I'm about 12 chapters in. So I still have a lot to go. Is that this may be like, this is not meant in like a rude way, but I think it was written by someone fairly young, or at least it feels like it was written by someone fairly young. And I have one specific reason as to why I think that. And it's genuinely just that, like, the adult characters act like teenagers. And, like, that's something that I notice in a lot of writing. And it's not always a bad thing. But there's a lot of people, especially in the fanfic community, like, because, you know, fanfic writers are normally teenagers. That is the normal. Not that if you're over the age of a teenager, you're not allowed to write fanfic. I'm an adult and I still write fanfic. But most fanfics come from teenagers because they're the ones that are able and willing to create massive works of fiction like that, and are still willing to do it for free, which is why we get fanfiction. Because who else is going to fucking work for free? It's dedicated teenagers, that's who. Nobody else is going to do this shit for free. You know damn well. Which I think is awesome. But like, I don't know. You can tell when an adult hasn't been written by somebody who's ever been that age before. Not always, but sometimes. Because sometimes they can't quite imagine how an adult would handle a certain situation, and therefore it comes off almost childish. Also, can we all... Do you like schnitzel? I don't think I've ever had schnitzel. I know of it. I just don't know if I've ever actually gotten to try it. Admittedly. Also, can we please just appreciate how good that plaid looks and how easy that was? I was literally gonna hand color in all of those squares. Can we appreciate how quick and easy that was and how good it looks? I've blown my fucking mind. That's it. That's how easy Plaid is. I cannot believe it's that fucking easy. I genuinely cannot believe it's that easy. I was going to slave away over... I've been putting this layer off because I thought it would be so difficult. It is not difficult whatsoever. Chatters, I've just ruined my own day in the best way possible by discovering Plaid. What the hell? Oh my god. I want to design Xander merch. You want to design me merch? Go for it. I can't promise I'll ever sell it, but that'd be the coolest thing ever. Like, that sounds like such a fun thing to do. But yeah, oh god. So I don't know. There's also Kalis Live. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome home. Your hair is so cool. Thank you. I'm in one of my curly days, so it looks like the hair is... It's because I showered this morning, so the hair is doing its curls. I always end up with this one that just, like, looks like a tornado, and there's nothing I can do about it. It sits apart from all of my other curls, instead of just, like, you know, becoming, like, a little bit of, like, a curly, like, mess like this. This one just decides that it just wants to be on its own every time, and I don't know. Like, the one on this side is there, but it's, like, part of the hair. Like, this one just wants to be special. He wants to be different. Like, I swear to God. Like, it just wants to be special. And I don't know why it wants to be special. Ash, thank you so much for the 15 bits. Bro, I'll wear a Ghost Bee hoodie any day. Interesting. Not for any reason or anything like that. I can't tell if it's blue or green, but I like the tornado. It is green. Well, I just got Megalovania'd. Oh, thank you for the 1 bit. Thank you, mate. If you were colorblind, how does this drawing look to you? Like, are these the types of blues and greens that, like, look similar to you? I'm not colorblind. I don't know exactly how it works. I mean, I do, to a certain degree, understand how it works, but, like, you know what I mean. But not for any specific reason for those who would be interested in a Ghost Bee hoodie, but, save your money. Not for any specific date or anything, and definitely not anything I mentioned in the Discord. But, alright, I need to shade all of this. I'm gonna do hard light, and I think I'm just gonna go like this. This is just gonna be easier to do. But, they look similar, just different shades. The two jackets look the same. The two jackets look the same? Okay, interesting. That's actually really cool. I'm always interested in stuff like that, because, like, it's just such, like, a cool concept to me, how differently we all see the world. Like, these are, like, expressly different to me. Like, they're, like, very, you know, they look incredibly different to me because they're different colors instead of just different shades. But, I don't know. I really think shit like that is just, like, super fucking cool. I've always wished that there was, like, some kind of way to, like, see what people who are colorblind see. To see, like, the way it looks, like, genuinely. Not, like, the, like, replicators, but, like, just, like, how it really looks. I'm assuming it's Tommy and Tubbo. It is. It's aged up Tommy and Tubbo at the end of Dream SMP. And I'm using it as a contrast piece to a piece I'm gonna finish later, which is this one. So, yeah, there's a there's a there's a little bit of contrast happening between the two images. This looks so flat when you look at this now that there's, like, actual depth to it, which is fun. But I'm working through it. Also, chat, do you want to know a thing I've learned how to do? I need to close this, I swear to God. I keep putting my hand up to go check my fucking viewer count, and I need to stop it because it doesn't matter. And I don't know why my brain is so insistent on checking it. My brain wants to check it today. I'm making it go away. I can't leave my house. I decided to make a paper chain, and it's taller than me when I hold it up. Wait, I love that. I love paper chains. You're a good artist. Thank you, mate. That's, like, genuinely, like, very sweet. Thank you. Oh. Oh, shoot. I don't want my Discord. Put my Discord away. Put it away. Okay, there we go. Paper chains are so fun. Agreed. What was I saying? Oh god, no, my brain. I couldn't remember what I was about to say. I grew so much more respect for you because I decided to try to draw in all my favorite streamers' art styles, and I'm close to finishing your art style. Oh my god, your art style is so hard to do. I don't have an art style. I genuinely don't think I even have one. I have no idea what my art style is, or like what it's supposed to be. Because like this is about as close to this is my art style, I suppose. You've got you've got the gun emote. Do you like the gun emote? Did you like redeem that? I hope you enjoy it. I hope you put it to good use. This God. Purple looks gray to me and it makes me sad. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Thank you for reminding me by saying the color gray. Chat, I've learned an invaluable thing. Look at what I can do now. Boop. Ta-da! I finally figured out how to make my drawings black and white so that I can check my color values. And I learned it from somebody on TikTok because TikTok. And you might be one, like, for those of you who don't do art very often, the reason that we do grayscales is because you need to do that to check your values, because if you look, these two things look like they're the same gray, you know? Or purple scales, I don't know, it is grayscale. If Almost Sander has 1,000 fans, I'm one of them. If Almost Sander has 100 fans, I'm one of them. If Almost Sander has 1 fan, I'm one of them. If Almost Sander has 0 fans, I'm dead. Aww. If Almost Sander has 1 fan, I am them. If Almost Sander has 0 fans, I am dead. I will throw myself out of that window. There's a window. There's a window right there. I'll do it. I'll go right out the window. Feet first. I'll cry. Please don't. Oh, God. Not the gun emotes again. Oh, God. But yeah, oh, that was really sweet. I'm having trouble moving on from that one. Oh, shut the fuck up. You guys are too sweet today. I can't do it. But yeah, color scales are really important. Back's aching. I can do that. I can do that. Did someone say gun? We did, actually. Would Sonic be good at soccer? Theoretically, yeah. Oh, thank you for the stretch. That actually felt really good. But yeah, I don't know. You can even tell, look at Tommy's figure versus Tubbo's, right? I jumped out of my school window? Oh, well, don't do that. That's why also, how? I don't know if you live in America or not, but almost all the schools in America are, you couldn't go out the windows if you tried. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome home. But look at Tommy versus looking at Tubbo. Tubbo has stark white and stark black and lots of midtones of grays, and like there's contrast. Versus all of Tommy's outfit is kind of the same color. So that's what I need to like. I need to work on. I need to like actually adjust in terms of shadows and stuff. Because you guys remember my fucking worst skill in the whole world is shadowing and actually getting contrast. So I'm gonna work on that, and that's why I have that little layer. Oh god, putting it back in colors feels so bright. It feels like neon. Yeah, even just like looking at it, I can tell that my colors aren't dark enough. Fuck it, I'm going back to Tommy. We're making more edits to Tommy. I know I'm not done with Tubbo yet, but I need to like I want to get good at art, chatters. I need to clean off my desk. I don't even want to talk about my desk. My desk is quite usually just an absolute mess. But I'm very dedicated to like, I'm gonna get good at this shit. I don't know, I don't really care what it takes or how long it takes. And hopefully you guys don't mind coming along on the journey. But I'm gonna get good at art one of these fucking days. I've been doing it too long to not get at least okay at it. And like, be proud of where I'm at. I'm definitely way farther than I was years ago, but I love Tommy's untied shoes. Yes, I love that they're untied. I think it's fun. He's just giving up on it. He's just like, yeah, fuck it. We're just leaving it like that. And you know what? I would feel the same way. There's just not the energy put in to tie that today. There we go. Okay. That was a little bit darker on the pants. And then I want to do the sweater too. I want to do like a little bit in this way, like that. See, that already looks better. The pants literally look better already. Depends on your definition of good. I like how positive chat is today. I know, it's so fun. Chat's in such a good mood today. Deepen those shadows and unjust them hues. Yes. I need to adjust. Xander merch time. I'm in a good mood today. I'm so glad. I can be more negative. Yeah. Not the pinky swear, right? I know. It's so cute. Okay. Sweater. This sweater, not nearly dark enough. Let's look at where my actual darkest hue is on here, and look at where it is. Oh my god, solutive! Jesus Christ! Thank you. Whoa. Like, whoa, thank you for the gifted community sub, mate. That's huge. That's fucking huge. Thank you. But look how high up my circle is for my darkest hues. I need to get way down there. Way down there. Let's darken this shit up a little bit. I mean, it doesn't need to be black, but like, we can do better than this. We can do better than this, eh? Come on now. I had to follow just because I needed to tell you. Oh, cool. Yeah. I really hope you, mate, listen here, okay? I'm gonna take you here real quick, okay? In many countries, what you've just said to me is illegal. It is illegal. Do you know how much it's finable by? $10,000. Okay? You're not funny. You're not special. And you're not different. What you are is sad and pathetic. Your words have consequences. There are lives in this world who aren't here anymore because of people like you. Okay? Go get a life and figure out something else to do rather than be whatever this is. There's better out there. You could actually go mean something in the world. You don't right now. Figure it out. Like, I don't know why you feel the need to waste your energy on this. But you have pretty eyes? Thank you, mate. That's super kind of you. I've been told my eyes are starkly blue. Like, they're very blue. I don't see it very often. Like, there are some pictures where I can tell, but more often than not, like, on the days that I, like, see my eyes, like, up close, they're usually quite gray. But I've been told they can get quite blue. Not the Weezer blue! Why are we calling it Weezer blue? I swear! Like, it's like, I don't know. It's so fucking... I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take the compliment. I feel like it's definitely a compliment, so I'm taking it. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna run with it, and then I'm gonna wear it like a badge of honor. I'm gonna be Weezer blue until it kills me. I need to get like way darker, especially on this side, because this is the side that like is away from the light. So like, I feel like this side should probably be the darkest. But the username is the most productive thing they've said. So based, Emily. You're so right. There are just some people out there that just live a very sad existence and decide to waste their lives just being dicks. It sucks when you see a human life that could have been, you know, potentially useful or interesting, and instead they just decide to waste their fucking existence on shit like that. It's like, come on, man. You could have done better. And instead, like, there are the fucking people out there that, like, actually want, like, chances to, like, be on the internet and, you know, have access to the world and, you know, people who could make differences, change things, smart people. And you've got people who just waste time and energy and space. And it sucks because I don't even mean that to a certain degree. Because I really just pity them. I feel so bad. Because people who choose to do stuff like that, they're usually just hurt, man. They're hurt. And I know I lash out in anger and I don't ever mean to. I should really control my tongue more when I'm frustrated. Because the fact is they're hurt. There are people who are hurting and people who are sad and people who, you know, were taught that that's how you communicate with people. And you know, you're not born knowing to communicate like that. You're not born knowing to tell people to do stuff like that. That's stuff you hear. That's stuff you learn. Those are learned actions. More often than not, those people have been told that themselves. Like, I don't know. It really is frustrating. But that's all. But Clouds of Roses, hello, how are you? Did they forget digital footprints exist? Yeah. Please, someone please explain. Yeah, no, that's just bad people. Projection is a scary thing. It is. I don't believe that there are bad kids out there in the world. I believe there are scared, hurt kids, and there are kids who have been, you know, wronged. And I wish I could do more for them, but here is not the place for that, and in front of you guys is not the time for that. Ooh, I can in fact add you to the SMP. One moment. I got you. Alright. You gotta give me a second to let the dashboard up. Oh, well, people are online right now as well. Okay. Whitelist. Add. Selusive. It says that that player does not exist. Question mark. Make sure that's your Java name. Question mark. Like that's the name that appears on like a Java server. And if it is, then yeah, just double check that it's spelt right and there's not like numbers or something behind it. It is a Java server, just so you know. But yeah. But anyways, Plaid is weird and confusing, and I both hate and love it. Yeah, oh god, okay, I actually do have things. I'd have to look at it real quick. Yeah, go ahead and check. I'll add you in. Wait, ways that Xander went from sounding really happy to being so serious. That business bans. Yeah, listen. Not me forgetting. It happens. I live that life. It's fine. Okay, no, I genuinely had stuff my brain wants to speak of. Okay, hear me out here, right? As I've been listening to this fanfic, I have discovered that I think one of the things that ruins stories for me, and the reason that I'm not enjoying it as much as it is because the characters are inconsistent, and I can see my own writing in that, because I know I make this same mistake, but it's specifically that the characters are acting in ways that push the plot forward, but aren't necessarily ways that I think they would genuinely act, right? Minor spoiler-ish for Bones in the Ocean. It's a Dream SMP fic. I'm not gonna, like, ruin the fic for you, but, like, I'm gonna talk about the character development a little bit. I won't say anything too specific. But just in general, if you're, like, in the middle of reading it, and I'm gonna upset you by talking about it, yeah, just warning, I guess. But so, like, the thing is, right, the characters are being passed off as, like, the way that they act is because, you know, of, like, trauma and, you know, experiences in the past and trust issues, and all of that makes sense, right? All of that checks out for sure. Like, people will do unreasonable, unrational things if they have, like, trauma or trust issues or, like, reason to believe that they need to act that way. That makes sense, not faulting that. It's just that the characters have not been built up that way to a certain degree. Like, all the trauma is in place. It would make perfect sense for them to act that way, but it feels like it was dismissed really quickly, because, like, in several points, these characters become very, very trusting very, very quickly. Like, almost out of nowhere. Like, they suddenly trust each other, and they, like pick up on each other, and they're like, oh yeah, I know. And they, like, bare their souls to each other, and they, like, admit things to each other. Like, they get really trusting really quick. And then they also do the opposite, where they, like, they do lash out as if their trust issues are really severe, and they say things they shouldn't say, and say things that they regret, and, you know, bristle immediately when they think they may be betrayed again. Like, they do both. Like, and it makes a certain amount of sense, but it really just feels like it's being written that way to further the plot, because, you know, there needs to be conflict or whatever. Thank you for the 1-bit exclusive. Why the sad pit? But yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's really pushed to a certain degree. Oh, I'm upside down again. Hi, Ash. Trauma talk. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I really wish I bought into it as much as I wish I did, because, like, there are parts of it that, like, they genuinely do make a certain amount of sense, you know? Like, there are parts of it that are like, oh yeah, no, this makes sense because, you know, the character has been through a lot, and therefore that is exactly how I feel like they would react if they were put in that situation, and it makes sense. And I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's cool. But then, like, they'll act a completely different way to further the plot and give us, like, those, like, emotional squishy moments where, like, you know, the characters embrace each other and they share their deepest fears, and I'm like, oh, okay, so they're, like, getting over their thing, and that, yeah, no, that makes sense, this works. And then they immediately flip back and they're like, no, actually, I don't believe, and it doesn't feel like they're acting like how they've been portrayed in the story. Like, it just suddenly, like, it's like their personality changes. Upside down time, indeed. Very upside down time. I like upside down time. This is my enrichment time. My upside down enrichment time. But yeah, I don't know. I really like the plot of the story so far. Like, it's really fun to listen to, and, like, it's fun to keep up with. And it's fun to see all the characters in this fun little setting. If you don't know what Bones in the Ocean are, it's a Phil and Technoblade centered pirate Dream SMP AU, essentially. Do you ever find yourself writing the same dynamic in every book between two characters without figuring out the dynamic you're writing? Yes, I totally do find myself doing that. I've done that several times. Oh yeah, Ashes, we're talking about Bones in the Ocean. I've not finished it yet. I'm on about chapter 15, I think, or I'm about to start chapter 15, I think. Fuck you, Newton. I'm gonna be upside down. Yeah, it's I've been working my way through it. Don't know if you're referring to Hallmark movies or something you're writing. Either way, I'm sure it's not bad. Yeah, no. I find myself writing similar relationships and characters over and over again, but it's because it's my favorite relationship character type to write. And or it's just like the one that I want to read the most, and so it's the one I end up writing. So it makes a certain amount of sense, you know? Favorite character so far? Eret. That's probably not the answer you expected, but genuinely, Eret. There's just something magical about her character that I really enjoy, and like just the way that they're portrayed is just, it's so fun, and I love that. I love it. I love the use of it. Like, it's really it's portrayed so in such a fun way. I've been having a hoot with it. I love seeing like the way that Eret ties into things. I like Rambu's character a little bit as well. I think it's a fun headcanon. I like Tommy's character with Tubbo, even though they're not super like fleshed out. I figured out a week or so ago, the dynamic I keep writing. What dynamic are you writing? Just curious. Also, just in a general chat question. Chat, what is your favorite character dynamic to write and or to read if you're not a writer? Oh my god! Silas, thank you for the fucking Jesus Christ. How many is that? 26? Jeez, thank you. That's huge. That is so many bits. Thank you. Fantastic. Not the Craigasm. Hatman is pleased with today's stream. I'm pleased that I have pleased the Hatman. I need to darken Tebo's horns a little bit. I need to darken like the darker edges of it. I really need to work on my shadowing. But I'm gonna get there. But yeah, I don't know. It's something I definitely know I struggle with my characters to a certain degree, because I do love writing and I do write my characters. And there are times where I want my character to do something, and I don't always think about, like, is this something my character would just actually genuinely do? Like, sometimes I just want them to do that because that's, like, the fun thing to write right now. I want my character to lash out. I want my character to laugh in the face of danger. I want my character to, you know, do all of these different things, but my character wouldn't do that. The character that I'm writing wouldn't do that. And, like, maybe it's the more fun thing to write, but that's not how they would act. And so it makes my characters feel ingenuine and incomplete and lost. So I've really been trying to focus on making sure when I work on my characters, I really know them well enough to be able to say, this is confident what my character would say. This is what they would do. Here is how they would act. Like, it's something I've been trying to work on quite a bit. But, ooh, okay, let's see. Stupid shrimp boy and angelic girl. Himbos in general. Yes, a million times. I like enemies to lovers a lot, but I do like villain and hero plots when but not ones you normally see. Valid. Basically, wealthy, well-off, misunderstood character, and less wealthy, less fortunate person. I'm understanding one another and connecting. Poison, you are like right on the edge of my favorite trope, which is from different worlds that just want to understand each other, but can't be together, but must be together. Except I usually do it fantasy style rather than wealthy and not wealthy. I normally do it like, you know, magical or not magical. You know, fallen angel and immortal, a Drorian and a human, like that kind of stuff. Same style, though. The people who have to work together but hate each other's guts, yes. The fool who can be responsible sometimes, and the one that's supposed to be responsible but also acts a fool. I love that. Like, absolutely. A million times yes. But, oh my god. There's so many fun tropes to write. And I love tropes where you can really explore, like, who the characters are and what they like and how it affects them. The dynamic from different worlds and all I am writing right now. Yeah, that's, like, exactly. And mine was broad. No, I like writing sims. You know what? I can't even blame you. I love writing people who are head over heels devotional. Like, not even just, you know, Emily, you know damn well. I can't even say it. I you know damn well I like writing characters who, if asked, would do anything for you. Anything. Those are the characters I love to write. Every time I write a damn character, every time I write some kind of romantic relationship, in every book I have ever written from the time I was like 13 to right now, I write a relationship where the one of them is misunderstood and dark and dangerous, but they would do anything for you. And I fucking love that trope, even when it's unhealthy, especially when it's unhealthy. It's the book that you're working on the commission for. Yes, the two people. Like, I love it. I love it so much. I'm literally adding to my fanfic right now, and Homeboy is losing his mind over Pretty Girl. That is how it should be. Thank you for the bit. Thank you. I like the rainbow bit. That's just the one I connect my best friend to. And I too is all. We both act a fool. I love that. When we want to be, but I'm supposed to be responsible, and she can be responsible, but she acts a fool. Yeah. Yes, you do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. It's my favorite thing to write. It is my favorite thing to write. I love unhealthy tropes. It's so weird to say, but they just have the best character dynamic. They do. I feel like it's because they have the most room for change. And maybe that's like a bad reason to like them so much. But I really love relationships and characters. Ash, hello.
Despite his criminal mind, this man is behaving well. His reward is the canoe. This time he can sit in the canoe for up to an hour.
Why did you do that meme? I love that fucking meme. Despite his bad behavior, this man has earned his reward. He can sit in the canoe for up to an hour. I want the canoe. I need enrichment in my enclosure. I need the canoe reward. Let me sit in the canoe for up to an hour. I want my canoe reward. That's what I need right now. I need a canoe. I think that's what I need in my life. I think that's what'll change it all for me. I love that stupid fucking meme. It's such a dorky meme and I love it. Like, I don't know. It's so goofy. I like it. Alright. Let's get this. And then I think I have to do the shading on the arm next, which is the thing I'm the most afraid of. Yeah, okay. I need to find myself a woman who would do anything for me, even watch paint dry with me. Yeah. You know, my dad is kayak, please. The thing is, the anything for you trope is really fun. It's a really fun trope. Do not get me wrong. But it's a really dangerous trope. Because it really romanticizes obsessive love. And obsessive love, although it is interesting and fascinating and fun to read, is not healthy love. It's really not. Like, it's you know, and it's really difficult. because I want to love it just as much. I love it. I love obsessive love. I love overly obsessive love. I love, you know, the type of love that I would throw my life away if you even mentioned that maybe that's what you wanted. It would be over in an instant because anything for you, you know? I love that. I love writing it. I love reading it. But I'm also acutely aware that that is not what relationships should be. That is not correct. It leans on possessive. It leans a bit sus. Yeah, it's dangerous. It really is. And as much as we love to read it and we love to write it, living it is very different. And it's very unhealthy. And that's not what people want, even if they think that that's what they want. More often than not, that is not what they want. Oh my god, thank you for the 35 bits, Selusive. Or why am I calling you Selusive? Sealus Live, right? I'm gonna call you Seal. Can I call you Seal? I feel like Seal is a nice name. But yeah, it's a really dangerous game to play. Because, like, it is beautiful, but it's also... CA-less live. CA-less. CA-less live. Got it. CA-less. Alright. Right now, though, my characters are basically big-hearted himbo and spoiled, kind-hearted prince. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Wait. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my art? I don't even have any good drawings of them together. Did you say... Hey, CA. Thank you for the 25 bits, by the way. Did you say big-hearted himbo and kind-hearted prince? Did you say big-hearted himbo and a kind-hearted prince? Is that what you said? Or is that did you say big-hearted himbo and misunderstood prince? Is that what you said? I love this stupid drawing, by the way. This is such a goofy drawing. It's so dumb, but I think it's so funny. Ash, thank you for the 20 bits. It's such a goofy drawing, but I love it so much. Like, I love it. I love it so much. So I don't have... Do I really not have any, like, really good B-Duo art? I don't. You guys, I have failed. I'm drawing bench trio shit for again, and I still don't have any B-Duo. Like, I'm doing Clingy Duo right now. I don't have any, like, really, really good... Holy 100 bits! CA, what kind of crack are you on today? This is awesome. Holy shit. Thank you. Oh my god. You and Ash are just going wild. And Poison came in here with the fucking $69 earlier. Y'all, all three of you, absolute insanity today. I don't know what kind of bug bit you guys today, but I am incredibly grateful. Jesus. I don't know what I've done to deserve this, but it's really cool. Thank you, guys. I started writing my book before listening to Ad Astra, but now I think there may be some slight inspiration. That's valid. I have not listened... A raid, you say? Riff Arcade, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. My god, hello. Thank you for the fucking 4 people you've brought in. Thank you for trusting your community with my community. We'll take good care of them. How was stream? Welcome home. My name is Xander. I'm out here drawing some Clingy Duo shit. And I hope your stream went really well. I hope you're having a good time, mate. What you've done is be a person. I don't know if that counts. I'm gonna throw a shout out really quickly. Oh my god. CA, thank you so much. Jesus, for 46 bits. Thank you for the show love bits. Oh god. I'm trying so hard to do a shout out, and my brain is just fucking not working correctly to do this. Thank you for the gun emote again as well. There you go. All right, there we go. It should be on the top of your thing now. There's a shout out above chat somewhere, but thank you, Riff. I'm gonna drop you a follow since you rated me, and I'll make sure to go check out your stream after stream. I'm on mobile. I can't shout out. No, it's okay. You're good. Yeah, it is. It's new. You can't do it on mobile. That's why I figured. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do that myself today. You're all good though. But thank you, Riff. I hope your stream went well. I think this is how we're gonna do this. How does that look in there? How does that little gear look? I think it looks all right. Oh my god, Seal. Or CA. CA. Not Seal. I don't know why I want to call you CA. Oh my god. But thank you. Jesus Christ, how many is that? My entire I can't even tell how many it is anymore. It's there 276 today. That's insanity. I love this song. Guys, do you want to know what I've rediscovered, what music I've rediscovered? Because I'll tell you right now, it's something else. Did I? Oh no, I know what I did. Okay. Like what music I used to listen to a lot, and I kind of stopped, and now suddenly I've been listening to again. It's fucking Eminem. Seal is cute. All right, I'll call you Seal then. I think Seal is a cute name. I have recently rediscovered Eminem, and I can't stop listening because I used to listen to Eminem all the time when I was younger. It made me laugh today because my mom found a really old playlist from when I was like 8 in her class, and she played it and had Weezer on it. God damn it. I love Eminem. Join me. I'm not like just joining. Seal, thank you for another 26. Fucking hell, that's so cool. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, I was not expecting that answer. Well, okay, this may surprise you, but growing up, there were 2 bands I liked growing up excessively, and 2 bands whose music I memorized and listened to from the ages about 7 to about 16. And that was Linkin Park and Eminem. That was my music taste at the ripe age of childhood. Ash, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the gifted sub. Why are we approaching a hype train? What's happening over here? Oh my god. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Who got it? I can't even tell who got it. Oh, Carrigo got it. Awesome. Okay. But thank you so much. That's awesome for the community. That's huge. But yeah, I wanted to see. This is so dorky. Thank you for the 35 bits. Oh my god. I like that I can tell that you're individually putting each one of the emotes because I can see them all popping up. Like we've got the Bible thump, and we've also got the Franker Z face, and then we've got the Kappa faces. We got the forehead. We got the Craigasm dance games. Like I can see like each of the individual ones that you're like putting in. It's funny to me. But yeah, no, I decided to listen back to some Eminem music and realized that like doesn't matter how long it's been, I still know every fucking word. I know every word. And it's so funny to me. Like most of the Eminem songs that I listened to growing up, I genuinely know every word to. Ash, thank you for the 10 bits. Jesus Christ. Yeah, all the rich people in chat today. What's going on? What's going on? What did I do today? What did I do wrong or right? What have I done? I'm scared. I feel like somebody's hiding something from me. Who sent you all? Who sent you? What are you plotting against me for? I'm waiting for like the secret to drop that somebody's like, oh yeah, somebody so and so told me to do this to you. I don't know. I'm suspicious. Why am I always suspicious? I can't ever just like accept things. I'm just like, nah. There's something behind this. There's a reason for this. All I can provide is doubloons and piss on the floor. You're so right. I was just giving money so you get more. Oh, Ash, thank you. That's very sweet. Have you heard of Grateful Dead? I don't know if I have. Grateful Dead. I love how we're talking about Eminem and he's just... Oh, I totally forget that Shady's in here. Slim Shady, what you doing? Marshall, what you doing? I really forget that he's in here. Like, I also forget that we have the emote. What is it? Like this? There it is. There he is. The Slim Shady emote. He's still here. Eminem is to Xander as Billy Joel is to me. Yeah, he's just always with me. Seal, thank you for the 39 bits. I love seeing Marshall fly across the screen. It's so funny to me. I like that Marshall has become part of my brand, and I've never played... I don't think I've ever played an Eminem song on stream. Like, because it's very... It makes me nervous, too, and I don't know why. There's, like, a certain degree of, like, what if people aren't into that kind of music, or, you know, whatever it is that's like, oh, if I play that on stream, I'm gonna, like, drive people away or something. But Seal, thank you for the 50 bits. Oh my god. That puts you in second place. That puts you in second place for the most amount of bits this month. My god. Jeez. They're giving you money because they're so thankful and want to give you money so that you can buy some dry-ass turkey. Not the dry-ass turkey, please. I feel special. Well, there you go. You have one of the little... Oh my god, Ash. Ash, please, no. Don't start this fight. I finished the Xander merch. I cannot wait to see. No, but you did read a fanfic and that was scary. Listen, the Marshall fanfic was lovely, and you know it was. You know it was lovely. You know it was a fantastic reading, and I did great, and you know you enjoyed it. You know you've enjoyed it. Oh no. Yeah, no, Ash is I'm just Ash is not the person that you have to fight if you want first place though. It's Poison Ashes you have to fight if you ever want first place for gifting. I hate rocks, I will give no context. You know what? I don't need any context. I understand your pain. You know? Rocks killed my family. I don't ever know what the fuck I'm talking about. But, my god. Seal, Jesus Christ, thank you for the 200 bits. Why the hell are we close to a hype train for the second time today? And I don't think we can actually get one because you need like 4 different people to like submit things to like start a hype train. Because it's not about the amount, it's about like the number of people doing it. I'm scared. What is happening? Why are they fighting? Why are they fighting? Seal, thank you for the 26 more. Ash, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh my god. Y'all are just going wild today. 6 more on top of it. They're going for it. They're fist fighting. Why they be fist fighting? Oh my god. Oh god, they're good. I'm back, Xander. Sorry I was slow. You're good, Raccoon. Thanks for being here, mate. You don't ever have to apologize for heading out. I'm just gonna accept the giant emote, the giant alerts on stream. I've accepted it. This is part of my life now. I'm gonna go into debt, please, please. No, please. Don't go into debt. Seal, I'm begging you. My entire notifications are ruined. I'm drowning in them. Absolutely drowning in them. Breathe, my friend, breathe. You mustn't do this. Well played, Ash. Good lord. Yeah, oh god. Yeah, Seal, you are solidly in second place. Oh my god. But Ash and Tech Deck are actually tied for third. Ash, if you donate 1 more bit, you'll have taken third place away from Tech Deck. And I think that's funny. You've officially tied for third place. You are a single bit away. That's not a single bit. That's not a single bit at all. Thanks for the 100 bits. Oh my god. I've joined, but the connection in the middle of nowhere is holding up by a thread. Yeah, no, you don't need to. It's okay. This is insane though. I don't know what's gotten into you today, but like, thank you guys. Like, you guys know what kind of like what this does. Considering Twitch is how I pay my rent. It's an insane amount of help, and I don't want to talk too much about the situation going on, but I've had a really weird situation with money recently where I this is so dumb. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I'm not gonna like make it anybody's issue. But I'm gonna lose my car insurance at the end of the month because like I couldn't pay it. So I'm like I've been going and working after stream. And like every day that I don't stream, I've been out like doing delivery driving, trying to get enough to like hopefully pay for it again. And it's just been so dorky. So like all of this kind of support is like so crazy helpful. So thank you guys. It genuinely like, you guys don't even realize, I don't even know, I don't think you guys realize like how awesome all of this help has been. Do you guys realize that for what is it? It's been 7 months. Do you guys realize that for 7 months, I've been able to pay my rent because of you guys? Like, it is more than I could have ever asked for in the entire world. Seal! Good lord. Okay, I'm done for now. I probably shouldn't send all my money. Yeah, probably. Oh my god. Seal, please! Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Yeah, I imagine. You've taken first place, though. Good job. I'm proud of you. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely insane. Congratulations on getting first place for bit donations. That's insane. But oh my god. Love you. Yeah, no, thank you for being here. I love you guys too, because like I said, I never expected to be able to do this. Like, I don't know how many of you guys, this is like a stupid question. How many of you guys were here when I quit my job live on stream? How many of you guys were here? I don't remember who exactly was all here because that was such a strange day. But about 7 months ago, I quit my job live on stream. Me, sir? Yeah, Emily, you were here. This is my first time watching you. I know, and you've done insane amounts of things, so thank you. I'm baffled. I don't know what exactly I did to catch your attention or what I did to deserve the gifts, but know that I will cherish them. It's genuinely amazing. Thank you. Oh my god, no, please, there's so many. There's so many bits, thank you. You had your hand over your heart and I wanted to start singing I'm proud to be an American, please. Oh god, I'm pretty sure I was also hello, Purple. Oh god, please, no, the bits, I'm drowning. My god, thank you, Seal. You intimidate the hell out of me. Yeah, no, it's thank you. It's so cool. Like, it really is. It is so cool. I'm so honored. And yeah, Silas immediately came in and just dead ass, for real. But like, when I quit my job 7 months ago, I did not expect that to be something that was going to be an okay decision. I thought I was going to have to like immediately go like scramble and try to find some kind of job, some way to support myself, like anything I could do, and like I was gonna have to pick up extra shifts, and I was afraid I was gonna miss rent, and I was gonna like things were gonna go wrong. And you guys have showed up time and time again and proven me wrong, and it has been like the coolest experience of my life. Like to have this kind of chance. Like, how many people get the chance to pay their rent with fucking streaming? Like, and I know some things have changed. I know some numbers have gone up and some have gone down, and I have to work a little bit now to be able to, like, you know, cover what I need to cover. But I've been like so beyond grateful. Like I will never take for granted the stuff that I get here, because like, god, that is insane. You guys do so much for me. And I really hope that like just all my streams and like being here with you guys is ever enough to thank you enough for it, because god, I do not know how else to thank you guys other than just being here and live with y'all. Because fuck me, you know? I don't know how I ended up here, but I'm so glad I did. I don't know. Maybe it's dorky. I know it's dorky, but you guys know I'm dorky, so there's no surprise there. There's no surprises here. You know who I am. You guys know I'm a sappy little fuck. I had no viewers on my last stream. Hey, we all start there, man. Like, every single one of us starts there. Actually, I was really lucky. I was really lucky. I know that. I know I was. Like, and I know I was lucky because somebody found me very early on. And, you know, I'm very lucky for, you know, everything that I've gotten to do here. So, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Everything about it. It's crazy. All of it. I don't know. I'm trying to hang on. I gotta let me click on some things. Okay. Seal, you have my follow. The next time you go live, I'll know. I've been streaming for a year. My last stream had no viewers. It happens. It's okay. Yeah, it really does happen. And there are days that you do better, and there are days that you'll do worse. But it's I don't know how to put it into words. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. Streaming is scary. It's intimidating. And there's this like expectation that like growth should be consistent. Growth should be measurable. Growth should be, you know, understandable. You should be able to look at your analytics and see growth. And that's just not how it works. It doesn't ever work like that. I don't think, I've never seen it work like that. I don't think it ever will. Sometimes growth goes good, and sometimes it goes bad, and, you know, yeah, Emily's saying, I've had streams with 15 people and streams with 0. Yeah. And sometimes you are on, like, an amazing streak, and things are going so much better than you ever could have expected, and sometimes you're in the 20s, or the 30s, or the 40s. I've had streams in the 50s. There was a time I was raided, and I had streams I had one stream after an insane raid that I had over 200 people here at once. And I never reached that number again. And it was only because of a raid. But I used to be able to get up into the 50s. 200! All at once! And I used to be able to get up into the 50s. And now, I'm sure you guys have seen, the numbers aren't the same anymore. The numbers have gone down. I'm usually in the teens. I was just talking to AV before stream today that I looked at my analytics, and I've done, and I'm not gonna phrase it. I'm gonna phrase it in the way that I told AV, but I don't take it as so negative. I'm doing just as bad this month, this November, almost as much as I did a year ago last November. You know, my average last November was, I averaged 15 people per stream. My average right now is 17. It hasn't changed much. After an entire year, after getting all the way up to 50 viewers in some streams, I've gone all the way back down. It has been my Icarus. I've flown too close to the sun, and I have fallen from grace. And that's okay. Like, because that's okay. I'm not gonna stop because of it. I'm not gonna throw it away and be like, well, guess it failed. Moving on, I suppose. Like, I'm gonna keep doing it, and maybe someday I'll get back up to 50 viewers again. But I've also realized that when I started getting up into those high numbers, I started doing it because I had those high numbers. And when I started getting back into my low numbers, I couldn't rely on that anymore. And I had to remember to go live, not because I was going to have a lot of viewers. I had to remember not to go live because, you know, if I don't, my average will go down. I had to remember I'm not going live because, you know, I have no other option, or because, like, people expect me, because people are excited for it. I have to remember to go live because, God, I love streaming. God, I love it here. That's why I go live. And when I have those low numbers, it's the only reason I can go live. I'm not going live because there's going to be 100 of you sitting here and waiting. I have to go live because I would like to go live, and I would have fun streaming, and it makes me happy. And that's the only reason. And that has to be enough for me. Because the day it stops being enough for me is the day I stop streaming. The day that streaming stops being the thing that makes me happy, why would I ever keep doing it, you know? This is a job I do because I love. It's not a job I do because it's profitable. You know? Like, I don't know. It's so interesting. Is that outlined in black or in red? Sometimes black looks red to me. It is actually red. If I get rid of my colors really quickly, you can see it a little bit better. I outline in this like orange, like rusty orange color. I like your hair. My hair was like this last year. Thanks, Tishu. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome home, mate. It's an honor to have you. Yeah, the hair is very curly today. I'm gonna keep growing it out too. I'm actually really enjoying it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna let it grow out, but I definitely think I am. I need clipping mask and hard light. That's what I need. I'll stay up for you. But yeah, I don't know. Hair tornadoes, yeah, deadass. The hair just do be in a tornado today. But yeah, and yeah, Lynn, you have a good point of, like, after all of the drama with Dream, a lot of people stopped watching the Dream SMP content. That's completely true. Do you like to listen to Gorillas? I do like Gorillas. Gotta go. See you later, Death. Thanks for being in. I hope I'll see you later. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. And I think part of it is because I stopped being myself during every stream. Like, I got really anxious about a lot of stuff, and I started, trying to branch out and do things that weren't my normal, and, At the end of the day, as dorky as it is, Twitch really does punish that. Twitch does not like when you branch out, when you start doing things that aren't your normal streams. So like playing Minecraft, that's what I'm supposed to be doing, and doing art, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And anytime I branch out and decide like, oh, I'm gonna try something different this stream, I'm gonna try this game, or I'm gonna play this thing, or I'm gonna whatever, like Twitch does not like that, and it will punish you for it. Your views will go down, sometimes like severely. And like it's remembering to like, work through that and being like, all right, well, it is what it is. We're just gonna, roll with it, I suppose. Like it's kind of all you can do. There's nothing more to do other than just, go with the flow. Hope for the best. Like it's interesting. But I don't know. I just noticed the crown on Tommy's prosthetic. Yeah, I have a little crow as well. Like, I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. I was thinking of adding like other little things as well, like little discs, but I'm not entirely sure if I want to or not. Like if I just want it to be like maybe I might add something for Rambu and maybe something for Tubbo as well. But I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. Unsure. Good night. No saying goodbye to me or anything, because I'm gonna yeet my phone across the room the second I press send. Well, you know what? Good night, Lynn's phone, who, you're not there to hear it, but your phone is, and, I think that matters. But, yeah, I don't, it's weird. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't mind what, like, the number change. It panicked me for a little bit at the beginning, because I thought my time on Twitch was over, I'd had my growth, and now it's all over, and I'm gonna go back to irrelevancy, but I actually don't think I mind it as much as I thought I would. Like, it's just kind of, I'm just doing my thing, and, there are still people that come to every stream and have a good time with me, and what the fuck more could I possibly want? Like, why would I need anything more than this? You guys are fucking so cool, and I still get to do what I've always wanted to do, which is talk, Have you ever realized that the reason VeggieTales is shown eating meat instead of vegetables is because in that world it would be cannibalism? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that makes a certain amount of sense, yeah. I really don't like that, but you're so right. Yeah, shout out to Who's Phone. Because I can. Chaos, yeah, for real. Oh my god. Okay. I can't believe I'm almost fucking done with this. I have like 2 more layers. I feel like I've been working on this one drawing for the past like 17 years, and I know that that's not true, but oh my god, I feel like I've been working on this for frickin' ever. I want to be done with it. Also, chatters, motherfuckers, I'm almost done with the animatic. It's almost done. Like, I have been working on this damn animatic for I don't even know, like a month probably. And it's not even that long, and I feel bad because I feel like I've like hyped it up now because like everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, it's gonna be the greatest thing since fucking sliced turkey. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. It's not gonna be amazing. I'm working really hard on it though, and I swear to god, it's almost done. I think I have like a frame and a half left to do, and it's gonna be so cool. Like, it's not a super long animatic, but it's one I'm really happy with, and I hope everybody else likes it as much as I've been enjoying making it. It's gonna be so good. The tomato isn't even a vegetable, it's a fucking fruit, deadass. They're lying to us. VeggieTales, my ass. It's a lie, all of it. But, oh my god. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I had made a list before a stream of things that I wanted to talk about, and I haven't checked it yet. I don't remember if I've left anything out. There's so many things I've been thinking about in terms of, like, writing and, like, development of characters and just literacy stuff. You guys know my brain. You guys know what I'm usually thinking about. But, did y'all know VeggieTales is a Christian show? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that is a thing. Yeah, writing your age and inconsistent characters. Those are the things I wanted to talk about. It is, yeah, it is a Christian kids show. That is what it is. I've decided to disregard that it's supposed to be Christian. What? I don't know if I can ask that. What vegetable is Jesus? Is Jesus like a cucumber? Huh? What vegetable got crucified? Is it a cucumber or some shit? Couldn't tell by that. Remember, God made you special and he loves you very much. Oh God. Cucumber, carrot, Jesus. That's gotta be a thing. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. That is absolutely a thing. Always yours and always mine, even when I died. I desperately want to listen to Eminem on stream now, but I also don't know if that's even that makes me anxious to do. I want to bust out some fucking Eminem, but we are currently listening to like Derivacat, which is the most like that's like the farthest from the same genre that you can possibly get. I feel like that is not the direction that the stream is meant to be going in. But now it's on my mind and I'm just like, Eminem. It's such a funny fucking brain process to be like, yeah, that's what I've been listening to today, and then hop on and listening to the Froggy song. Like, God is an eggplant! What about ambient worship? You're so right. I should put some ambient worship on. Let's put on some VeggieTales, guys. Actually, let's listen to some VeggieTales. I think that's what chat needs. Isn't that what chat wants? Chat, you guys want to listen to fucking VeggieTales? Such a dorky thing. I swear I have no consistency when it comes to music. Like I have my like stream playlist, but there is no consistency in my life when it comes to what music I like and what music I don't like. I will listen to like just about anything. There's like very few things I don't like listening to. One of them is trap music. I don't like trap music, but that's like one of the only types I don't like. Grooty Tales sounds like the gayest show ever. Do you mean Fruity? Oh yeah, Fruity Tales. Oh my god. Eggplant is also a fruit. It's not Veggie Tales, it's Fruity Tales. I don't think they could have called it Fruity Tales. But are you telling me that both of the main characters of the Christian children's show Veggie Tales are both fruits? As in they're both fruity? They made both of the main characters of a Christian TV show fruity? Am I missing something? Am I missing something here? There's something subliminal happening. I can smell it. Something subliminal is happening here that I'm not privy to. Oh my god. That's actually really funny to me. God. I ship it! Do it! Do it! I want Larry Bob fan art. Ship it. Do it. I dare you. I'm begging you. I implore you. Seal, would you like to see the gay fruit that I've drawn? The chatters know what I'm talking about. I've done my own gay fruit fan art. I don't know if it's technically... Yeah, it was... chat, y'all remember Pine Mado? Y'all remember Pine Mado? Hang on, let me see if I can pull this up. Oh god, not Pine Mado. Where in the fuck is that? Where in... Oh, there we go. Okay, so in... This is my requests section of my art, where people are allowed to request things a while ago, and it's Dreamin' George, but as a tomato and a pineapple. Also, it's not Dreamin' George. I just added that on later because I thought it was funny. But this is Pine Mado. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is a thing I did on stream for no good reason. Let's be honest. It's such a concerning image. There's so many parts of this I just don't like. But yeah, this is draw the wedding. Draw the wedding, guys. I think we suddenly have a new thing to do with Pine Mado. God, I don't. Was anybody here for when this was drawn? When was this? Stats, no, about. Date created, January 22nd. January 22nd. It's been almost a year. Almost a year since we made Pine Meadow. I cannot believe it has been that long. That is insane. Like, that's where most of our jokes come. The same thing with like this. Buff Dream was such a running joke for so long. Like, that was such a long running joke that we did so often because it got us every time. We laughed like every time. The pair with legs. Oh my god. Oh god, so many of this is so old. All of this is from so long ago. It's just insane. I don't even draw like this anymore. Oh, I did Rambu in the strawberry dress. This is so dorky. Yeah, this was an inky request of Rambu in the strawberry dress. I never even finished it. I never drew the strawberries. Never even drew the strawberries. Oh my god. But yeah, oh my god. Art. I've drawn so many different things. This is my first AV fan art. My first AV fan art. Oh my god. Anyways, where was I? Where was I? There we are. Okay. AV, yes. I've actually done more of AV fan art since then. Hang on, I have to hide my face because I think it's in a folder that I can't show you guys. Yeah, it is. That's okay. Look, this is my newest AV fan art. I did some new AV fan art with a little bit of an update. I'm tired, so I'm gonna go sleep well, Ash. Thanks for being here. But yeah, this is my updated AV fan art. I wanted to do a new one for her because, like, that other one was so old. So I did a little, like, one with her new, like, the fox ears and everything, because, like, her character is always running around as a fox, and I think it's quite cute. So, I don't know. It just felt like a little fun thing to do, and I like doing, like, weird lighting, so it was fun. It was a fun little doodle. I don't know. I haven't drawn like this in, like, so long. I'm not happy with the face, but I drew it, like, really quickly. Like, yeah, it took me 2.5 hours. This whole drawing, which normally, like, it normally takes me, like, hours and hours and hours just to do a sketch. So the fact that this entire thing only took 2.5 hours means, like, I fucking speed ran it. Like, absolutely speed ran it. So, okay, let me get back to where I can show you. I don't think I have to hide this. This is a collection of, like, art that I've done that are stickers I sell. Like, most of these are, like, things that I, like, are, like, drawings of people that I sell as stickers on Redbubble. These are, not all of them are stickers anymore. But there's a couple of them that I really liked. My Unis Honest arc. This is what I had posted for Unis Honest, and it got taken down, so I can't do it anymore. But it is what it is. I had so many of those. Fucking the stupidest little shit is the dumbest. Kirishima, anybody? That's the thing I used to draw. Does anybody know what this is from? I drew Muriel. Does anybody know what this is from? Because I'll die. I'll die. I love Muriel. This one was fun. I drew my boy. I drew my boy as well. This is my boy. I love my boy. Yes, Arcana, yes. Oh, do you want to see my Julian art, Emily? I've done a Julian one. Hang on. I've done a Julian one. I showed you Azra and Muriel. I have done Julian. Let me go find it. Yeah. Oh no, I haven't done a Julian, have I? I started one. I don't think I ever finished it. Wait, hang on. Where is it? Is it in my unfinished section? I started a Julian one. I don't think I ever actually finished it. I'm gonna have to do that for you. I finished the only other one I finished was what the fuck is Lucio? Lucio. That's all you get of that one because that one's a little bit more scandalous. That one was a request. But yeah, anyways. I gotta draw my himbo. Yeah, no, that was a whole thing. The Lucio one was a request, and it was I don't normally draw like any type of spicy stuff. Like the most spicy stuff I draw is like very like low level. But like I did like I used to do like Dobby Hawks drawings. And this is like it's not spicy, but it's spicier than the average thing that I draw. This was like not like the type of stuff I normally did. This was like my best drawing at the time. I was so proud of this back then. It's really not all that impressive, but I was like really proud of it. But yeah, I don't know. There's quite a bit of things I used to draw. Yeah, like I did. If you guys like My Hero Academia, I've also done just full Hawks. That's a thing I did. This took me so long. I don't even know how to explain it to you. This took me like an inhuman amount of time. I think I like is obscene. But I very much like that one. I also did both of the Mark and the Ethan nudes, but they were both pretty bad. Oh my god. So funny. I love the wings. Yeah, the wings were super cool. They took forever though. I did as you can tell, I really like that pose because I did it again with fucking Rambu.
Get dominated.
I will. Seal, thank you so much for the fucking subscription. All that crazy shit. You gifted a sub and you hadn't subbed yourself. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I love the Fallen Angel pose. It's like one of my all-time favorites. Okay, back to work. I've gotten distracted. Huh. I actually think I finished, right? Yeah. That's all of our base shading except for, the fucking bench. God, I don't want to do the bench. Well. Oh my god. I remember seeing the drawing of Ranbu on TikTok and seized out. Oh yeah, I really liked that one. It was really cool. I really desperately do not want to shade the bench. I know I need to. I have a lot of things I need to shade, but it's fine. I don't think there's anything. Hang on, let me black and white this. Okay. I feel like we're much better now, you know? There's more darks and lights. I think I need to do like my actual lighting now because my actual lighting like tends to change everything. Oh, I have to do the fucking bench. Doing the bench is gonna be a pain, and I don't know why. Like I just have the emotion that I don't want to do it. I think because my lighting is coming from like up top right and like slightly in front of them. So I feel like all of my bench lighting is gonna be funky. It's not gonna be too hard. I'm just lazy. Let's be entirely honest. I just like I don't know. It's all gonna be kind of muddy at first. What Dream SMP member should I draw for Twitter? Quackity. I've only ever drawn Quackity once, and it's on an unfinished drawing I wanted to do. But I feel like I don't see enough Quackity art. Or at least enough to make me happy. Quackity's a fun one. Xander, how many subs have I gifted? I don't know. I can try to find out. You've gifted one. You've gifted one sub. I have to click on a little thingy. You and Ash have gifted one sub in the past week. All right. But yeah, I don't know. Quackity's a fun one. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, don't accidentally like overdo yourself, please. Okay. This is a good picture dance. I don't know exactly what I want to do in terms of the bench look. I just want it to look like a little dirty and a little messy, but like I also want it to make like a certain amount of sense. See, because that doesn't make sense, does it now? Does it now, you bastard? Because the shading wouldn't even go in that direction. The shading's gonna go in this direction. Like that. Because the sun is going that way. So all of this is gonna get shaded, all of this gets shaded. And then everything from the top bar is always across and then down a little bit. Across and then down a little bit. And then across and down a little bit. See, that makes sense, right? But then I'm gonna have to do... I can't I don't think the shadows would be cast on the seat, right? Because the light isn't coming from behind. So that makes sense. I don't have to do like, at first I thought I was gonna have to do like shading like this, you know? Like that. Because like the shadow was coming this way. But I actually don't think it is. Like I was gonna do like them shaded like this. But I actually don't think I do that because the shadows are going backwards. Bat quackity. I love the little bee, yeah. Richity, bat, you dead ass. Okay, we're just gonna do this then. I'm just gonna put the shadows here. And then shade it out, boys. This is like the part of shading, or like the part of art I don't like, where things start to feel like a little tedious. And I don't ever want art to feel tedious. But this is also the part where like normally I would give up. And I'm not like if I wasn't like, you know, an artist who actually like posted shit, like this is the part where I'm like, okay, I'm getting bored with this art. I don't want to do it anymore. And then I would just stop and would probably never finish it. Kind of like everything I do. Because that's the type of person I am, apparently. But I like that streaming has given me like a push that like I have to keep trying stuff. And it's been nice. Okay. Tyrio, hello! How's your day, mate? I hope you're doing well. Oh god, I'm warm now. I'll admit, my new light, it doesn't get hot, but I feel like it projects heat. Like, I'm warm. It might be that I have a giant light pointed at me, as well as a light on above me, as well as a PC running, and 2 monitors, and a tablet, and I'm in a closed room with a closed window, and so maybe it's a little warm in here. Maybe. But yeah, definitely a thing. Anyways, I still want to talk about I still want to talk about writing characters your age and stuff. So I'm gonna talk about that because I have rants, I have thoughts in my head, and chat has slowed down a little bit. Thank you for the guns. Xander hot because he hot AF? Damn, you right, but it takes one to know one, B. You hot as fuck. Come on now. We know. We been new. But sorry, oops. No. You right though. You right. You damn right. I'm hot because I know I'm hot. And so are you. My plan has been foiled, damn. Damn, you right. But you ain't wrong. Oh damn. Aw. Help, it's so cold. It's so warm. I'm genuinely considering going and opening my window. Like, I am 100% considering going and opening up my fucking window because it's so warm today. It's what? It's 42 degrees Fahrenheit. So, like, it's quite warm today. But, yeah, no, I have so many little things in my head about writing. I want to be a good author, right, chatters? We've been new with that. That's like something I've wanted for a really long time. I really want to be a really good author. It's something I've been working at. And so like I'm always looking for like reasons that I like a story and reasons that I don't like a story. And I really liked the fanfic I read recently, and I haven't been able to figure out exactly why I liked it so much. But I was able to contrast it with the other fanfic that I've read recently, which was the Bones in the Ocean one, and I'm able to identify why I don't like that one as much, because inconsistent characters, and it feels like things are being done for plot reasons rather than because that's what would actually happen. So that's fine. That makes enough sense to me. But there are certain things that I read that are really well done that I like genuinely can't figure out why I like them so much. Like there are just some things that are just so well written and just have this ability to like communicate emotions on a level that I don't know how to communicate them. Like I need to figure out how to like do that, how to communicate emotion through writing in the same way that so many people are able to, because it's just not something I can do. Like Tommy and its Clinic for Supervillains. If anybody has read Tommy and its Clinic for Supervillains, that is such a good fanfic. And it's so well written. And I don't even know what it is. It's like the characters are consistent throughout. The consequences always feel proper and long and like, you know, like genuine. Like the consequences of people's actions feel like genuine consequences that they would receive. Like things affect people for long periods of time. Like it's one of those works that I really like because it feels real, you know? And so like I want to be able to replicate that, but I don't know how exactly to replicate something like that when there's so many emotions that like I haven't ever felt before, and like so many experiences I've never had before. And how do I put an experience into words? You know? Like that like having an experience is one thing, but being able to communicate it so like genuinely and humanly, how do you do that? Fuck if I know. Still trying to figure that one out. I'm assuming I can't find a pose for Quackity. That's valid. I mean, I'll be honest, I just go to Pinterest to figure out poses. Pinterest has so many like good references in terms of posing. So like if you really can't find anything, go to Pinterest and just type in like pose and like or like pose references, and you I promise you'll find something. Like it's quite impressive the amount that Pinterest has to offer. And no, using pose references off of Pinterest is not cheating, because that's not how art works. Especially like if they're those like pose bases, like fuck it, you can trace those if you want to. Fuck, like nobody's gonna stop you. Like it's more about like, are you using this drawing as a learning experience or to create something? If you're using this as a learning experience, maybe don't trace anything, because now you've learned nothing. If you're doing it because you want to create something and you're looking for a way to replicate a certain idea you have, then who the fuck's gonna stop you from just straight up tracing like a pose reference? Especially if there's a pose reference you take yourself, go wild, man. Like, art is not here for people to tell you how to do it right and how to do it wrong. Like, just fucking do whatever makes you happy. And especially if you really can't find a pose reference, take it yourself. Deadass. Taking your own pose references is so helpful to figuring out like how bodies work and how to like draw certain things. It genuinely makes like a world of difference. Like it is crazy helpful. So I suggest it whenever I get the chance of like somebody trying to figure out a pose reference. Do it yourself. Get up out of your chair. If you can physically do that pose with your body, do it. Or as close to it as possible. And then find your bones, find your joints, find your connections, find where they link, all of that. Like it will help you a million times more in the long run. It is so useful. Jiggly Boy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome home. An honor to have you, mate. Fantastic name, Jiggly Boy 420. Really a good energy we're bringing into the stream. I can feel it. Hello, Piso. I feel like it's been a moment. Good to see you, mate. I can't tell what my gender is. You know what? Who needs one, really? Oh, I want mid ice cream. I fucking want mid ice cream so bad. Hello, Jiggly Boy. How are you? I'm good, Piso. I think I'm good. I'm a little tired and a little lost in whatever I'm doing right now. A little lost in the sauce, but I'm quite good, I think. I think I'm just like hyper focused on a lot of stuff right now, and it's difficult because my hyperfixations are on several different things that I want to be working on, and silly, sad me can't work on all of my hyperfixations at once, and thus must pick and choose where to turn my focus. It's really a tragedy that I cannot do 7 things at once. You know, it's really a damn shame. But if that's my biggest problem right now, then I think I'm doing really well. But that's all. Yogito's my favorite, but they're both really good. I love your art. Thank you, mate. I actually think we're just about done with base shading, and we're gonna have to do lighting next. Oh, to do lighting next. And then I actually need to switch what I'm doing so that I can work on the background in a completely different shape, because I want to do a full background for phones, because people really wanted it to be able to switch between these two. Because I have this one and this one. So once I'm finished shading this one and finished shading this one, I'm going to remove them from this shape and then put them in the tall shape so I can turn them into phone backgrounds. And then I need to have a full background so that both can work. And I'm going to do like the full, like the sunset behind them, like the grass and the sun setting. Like, it's going to be good. Quick question, and I won't care the answer, so be honest. Yeah, sure. I'm not going to lie to you anyways. Like, you'd be hard-pressed to get me to lie, let's be honest here. Octopuses are great. It would actually be octopoods. Fun fact, because of the denomination of the word, like what language octopus comes from. Instead of octopuses or octopussies or octopi, even because of the connotation of the word and the language it's derived from, it would actually be octopoods. What do you guys think my gender is based on the way that I talk? Admittedly, I think I think a dude. I'd be hard pressed to pick one or the other because you don't really talk in a gendered way. But like, I also don't know how old you are, which would make me think possibly differently. And also don't tell me how old you are because don't know. But like, I don't know. I feel like maybe more masculine than feminine, but also not particularly leaning either way. I'm not a human, I am shark. Valid. Yeah, I'd be hard pressed to give you like a genuine like, oh yeah, I think you're this. Like, because you don't really give off either of the direct answers. I'm 105, actually correct. I'm definitely getting, in the funniest way possible, I'm getting that you don't use one set of pronouns. I have a feeling you have more than one pronoun. Coming from a multi-pronoun user. Okay. I need... You're right, dang. Okay. I'm gonna duplicate this. So now is the... Oh, wait. No, hang on. No, hang on. No. Delete. Okay, hang on. So we're gonna name this OG after. Okay. And I realized while I was shading that there's actually something that I forgot to shade on Tubbo, and by forgot to shade, I mean straight up forgot to even add to the drawing. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but there's actually supposed to be a side bag on his leg right here. Just never added that, actually. That is supposed to be here. Here we go. That was a thing I was supposed to add. Now we can lock that. We can shade it. Hey, shading, because I know how to do shading. It's fine, because that's a thing, and it's there. And it was supposed to be there from the beginning, and it definitely was there the whole time, and I did not forget about it, and you can't prove anything. And no, I won't go to court. It's fine. Okay, there we go. It was there the whole time. You never saw it. I've been in the gym more often than my house the past week. Gym rat. Valid. That's valid. I'm so sick of my uni work. I've done none today. Tech, come on, mate. You got this. By the way, if you want to check out an edit I made on my Twitter, which is I'm existing as a raccoon, don't self-promo. Bad. Grind don't... Okay, well, alright. Where's my phone? My legs are in pain from squatting. Oh god. I wish I was still squatting. Oh, hang on. Okay. I will deal with that after stream. That is an after stream problem. Grind don't stop as promised, an extra 30 minutes. There you go. There you go. Thank you for not only sending that but highlighting it. I'm not reading it. What does that even say? My thick, voluptuous butt cheeks are in pain from sitting on the story. Yeah, that's God damn it. Fuck, man. Okay. Fuck, bro. Alright. Sorry, I just got, like, shit news. I threw my phone. I've thrown it. Okay, we're good. It's fine. We're good. We good. We good. We good. Let's put my timer over there. Um, yeah, grind don't stop is when I have to they set a timer that I have to stream for at least another 30 minutes. All right. So now that I have this, now we select this and we duplicate it, and then I do the scary thing where I merge all of my layers into one. Okay. Rendering. Boop. Okay. So now I do the scary thing. So I put this one down here. I put this one onto this. Whoop. 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 And now Tubbo is one image. And then Tommy, I do this. And I go whoop. And then I go whoop. And now Tommy is also one image. Okay, perfect. So that way I can do a shading layer on each of them and it will actually work instead of making me want to die. And I'm probably going to actually do two. I'm probably going to do overlay and then I'm probably also going to do a light layer. But I want to do an overlay layer because I'm lazy and I like to do overlay layers. Because it helps me get like really deep color in them. But I need to take my inhaler, but I don't want to disturb the sleeping beauties. I call my roommates. Do it anyways. It's your inhaler. But yeah, no. Yeah, no self-promo, Iraq. None of that. Not good for you. Bad. You're not meant to self-promo. It's not what you do on somebody's stream. It's impolite. Where's the thing? Where is that? I know we have one of these. Is it this? Yeah, look at that. There's your etiquette. I'm being a mean Discord mod. It's deserved, I promise. Oh god, no. Not the Discord mods. Alright. So now, okay. Now we can shade Tommy and just make him entirely purple, as the Lord calls us to do. Alright. That's spooky. There's something spooky about that. Purple Tommy canon. Yeah, this is canon. This is what he's supposed to look like. Okay. I normally do a little, like a bluish purple almost. Okay. So I need to really decide. My light is coming from like here. Like, that's, yeah. Stim your little heart away, Oblivion. Yes. Y'all want to spam no spam roleplay. No spam anything. I'll riot all of you into the streets. My mods are in different states right now. It's up for the holidays. I can't do this alone. That's fine. But yeah, this is the way I like to shade things. Maybe it's a little... I don't usually keep it so strong. I usually will like do it and then kind of like... I'll turn it all down, but it adds like a little bit of like color to like shadows into light, and so I like it. Especially because I want this to kind of look like a sunset. So, like, I want to have, like, that little bit of, like, extra dramatic coloring to just everything. And I don't know exactly how hard I'm going to push the sunset coloring. Because, like, normally if it's a sunset, I would put, like, you know, really, really bright yellows and really, really bright oranges into, like, all of my shading. So I don't know exactly how hard I'm going to press the colors. But I think we're just going to, like, play around with it a little bit and kind of see where it ends up. It just looks so much cooler when you add this little bit of, like, tintedness to everything, where it kind of has this, like, sheen of color. Like, even just this looks so cool. Like, look at Tommy like this versus this. Like, how much more dramatic is that? Right? Like, is that not so much better? That drama it adds to the color. This is how artists that you look up to are making their art look so, like, dramatic and colorful and stuff. It is not because it's, at least for the most part, it's not because they color like that naturally. It is all after colors and added shading and, like, rendering is what I call it, at least. That, like, adds this, like, sheen of, like magic over everything. It makes everything, like, look like it's glowing. And I fucking love it. I love the magic it adds to art. It's something, it was like my favorite thing to learn while I was learning digital art, was like how to make your art like look like it's like glowing. Because like I was always like jealous of like digital art, because like I couldn't get my physical art to look like that. Currently sketching, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome home. Local idiot discovers Plaid just for the title I'm following. Look, I discovered it. It works. I figured out how to make Plaid. I was so proud of myself. Like that damn texture has caused me too much trauma in my life. I've cried too many times trying to color in Plaid. I'm proud of myself for having discovered how to make it not just the worst thing in the world. Oh god. Yes, okay. So, with this, all of this kind of like added in, and I'm gonna do a little bit more blue undercolors because that's like meant to be quite shadowed. Okay. And then, right, we take this, gauge and blur just a little bit, not a whole lot, but like just enough that like the lines aren't sharp. And then you take the whole thing and you turn it down. You know, that's how I do it. This is how I do my shading. And normally I'll blend it in a little bit more extra, especially with the yellows, because the yellows stand out way more than like the purples do. But look at Tommy now compared to Tommy. Like, that little bit of extra drama that it adds to have those like really intense color shadings makes it so much cooler. Like, there's just something about it I really like. I almost want to keep like the really, really intense, but we're gonna keep it like at least slightly toned down. Because I don't know, there's something about it that just, it feels like it's glowing. I like it. Alright. Okay, perfect. We've got time. Okay, let's do Tubbo. Put some on the bench too. Oh, I will, and I have to do Tubbo too. We'll get to everybody. Yeah, Tubbo is our next contender. Clipping mask. I want to do them separately so that it doesn't like affect each other by like if I shadow too close to one another. But my hope is that I can get this to look pretty dramatic without it looking like obnoxious, if that makes sense. I want it to look like really detailed, like in terms of lighting, but I don't want it to look like the entire thing is fucking purple. Although I want them sitting in the sunset, I don't want it to be like, I don't know, maybe I do. Me and Avi were sharing images with each other of like fan art that like inspired us. And it's interesting because really different things inspire us. Whereas like Avi does like showed me a bunch of like really like painterly style, like very soft, whimsical, almost like magical looking like fan art. All of the stuff I sent her is like this really, really intense like lighting and like really intense like darks and lights and shadows, and everything looked like it was like either like glowing or on fire or whatever. Like I love over dramatic shit. I'm a slut for over dramatic everything. Just because it like everything it adds to a piece. I don't know. There's something about it I love. Me and one of the other mods are just singing Creep by Radiohead. That's the way to do it. My cheeks hurt so bad and I need my inhaler felt. I'm supposed to be folding laundry. You know what? That's valid. I'm taking a sip of coffee for a moment. Or, according to Internet Husband, I'm taking a sip of water. Alright. Alright. I now have 5 points. You know what? You hydrated me, and that's what's important. Thank you. Drink the health substance. Alright, fine. I have hydrated. Are you happy? Are you satiated? You satisfied? Oh god. But yeah, there's like, I don't know. I really do have so many thoughts on like all of this and everything that's happened in terms of the Dream SMP and the way that it's affected my own writing and the way that it's affected media and the way that just all of it. And like, you know, the thing I was ranting about earlier slightly, where like I was talking about like the concept of like inconsistent characters and what it does to like stories, and like the way that like if your character doesn't feel consistent, it feels like they're just doing things for plot reasons, like it completely ruins the story for me. Like, and I think that's some of the reason I like the characters I like on the Dream SMP and I don't like the ones I don't like. I think part of it has to do with the consistency of some of them feel like people just being people, and some of them feel forced. Some of them feel like they're like, you know, like they're like meant to be a certain way, but they don't actually feel like they are, like they're playing a part. And I definitely feel like that more with some characters than others. So I don't know. Maybe that might have something to do with it, about like, I don't know. It's just something, it's just an interesting thought. There we go. It's influenced so many of the OCs that I've made. Yeah, I totally get that. Like, I don't know. But look at the difference now, chat. Before, after. It's not like world ending, but it's enough to make it feel like almost three-dimensional. You know? Like it adds like a touch of like depth. It adds that touch of depth that I like to my art that makes it feel magical. Rendering is what makes the world go round. You can't change my mind. Okay, bench's turn. Clipping mask. Overlay. Okay, and I'm also gonna add a secondary thing to all of this. I'm gonna do a lighting layer. I don't do lighting layers super often, because usually I just get all of it done with overlay, but I feel like I want to add some like genuine like highlights and shadows with like a little bit of something extra there. So I'm gonna see if I can do like a lighting layer and add something extra to it. I don't entirely know what I plan to add. I just like, I want to like deepen it. I want to deepen everything. I want everything to look a little bit more like dramatic, because in the other one I'm going to have everything be very bright. Like, but this one is kind of meant to be sad to a certain degree. Like it's supposed to hurt to look at. Like not physically hurt, but like maybe physically hurt for some of us. Like it's supposed to be hard to look at this one where you kind of like realize how bad everything's gotten and you're like, oh man, you know? So I wanted to add some kind of like undertones to all of this and make it feel like that. So that's kind of why I have like everything like looks so like tattered and destroyed. But I've got hopes and plans. Oh, the bench looks so cool. Oh my god. And who knows what I'll find. Yes. Even just that with the bench. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's damn better than it was. Look at those shadows. Not bad. All right. Now I have to figure out where the fuck I'm putting all of these. I don't know if this is like an appropriate question to ask, but do you have any tips for someone wanting to get into drawing commissions? I really want to, but I'm scared. Communicate. How many more times can I say it? I'm joking. So if you want to take drawing commissions, you need to be really, really open. You need to ask a lot of questions, and you need to be open with everything. One of the hardest things about commissions is there are going to be people who do not like your art, and there are going to be times where people look at something and say like, hey, I don't like this, can you change it? And you cannot take it personally. It's really difficult to do that, but it's not for you, and it's not a personal attack. You know, it's not an attack at all, but it's hard to separate those things. Like, I don't know. It's a difficult thing to learn how to do. But like being able to really like tune into like, okay, what exactly do you want? And being able to help people like articulate like what style they want, like what thing they're trying to get out of this, like what like the purpose is, the sizing of everything. Like, oh, this is Tebo. Oops. Like it's really important to be able to like get all of those things kind of figured out, so that like once you're like locked in on working on it, like all of those things kind of come into play to a certain degree. Also, as much as this might be a generalized like piece of advice that everybody's gonna give you or whatever, one of the pieces of advice I always like try to like suggest is be aware of your own pricing, both for good and bad reasons. Be aware of what you offer to people, like the service that you're offering. This, for a lot of people, you are offering a service they cannot manage themselves. They're not going to pay somebody to do art they could do themselves. So like you are of worth to them. even if you think like, oh, my art's not that good, oh, it's like my art is low quality or whatever self-degrading bullshit you want to pull, right? The genuineness of it is that you offer a service and thus should be paid as if you are offering a service. So like, pay yourself by the hour. Let people know up front, like, hey, this is a service I provide, and therefore like here is like the pricing or whatever, and like price yourself for the amount of work that's going into it and not just the end result. Like when I take commissions, I all of my commissions are by the hour. So like, if it like I let people know that, so that when I say like, you can have as many like corrections as you want. Like if I send somebody something and they're like, oh, I don't like it, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, let's figure out what you don't like and we can work on it and get exactly what you want. You can have as many revisions as you want with me. Like, you can correct me as many times as you want, but it all stays on the clock. And, you know, I get paid by the hour. So if it takes you like 17 revisions and now we're like, I've been working on this same piece for, you know, 17 hours, you're paying me for 17 hours. And like, I never try to like take extra long because like, you know, to like get pricing up, like that's fucking weird. But like, people know that and they kind of are able to like, they're able to respect like, okay, because if you're getting paid by the hour, people aren't going to be like, nope, still don't like it, do it again. Nope, still don't like it, fix it. Nope, get it better. Like, they're not going to push the same way when they're aware that your time is valuable and what they're paying you for is not just your skill, but your time, because you are taking out time that you could do, you know, somebody else's work and you're working on theirs. That is of value to them. So it's important to make sure that it is of value to you as well. It just kind of helps you keep your, like, your worth in check, because you are worth, you know, time and effort. So make sure you market yourself as with the understanding that you are worth time and effort. It's like my best piece of advice, personally. Yeah, those contrasts are much better. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely it's a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing to learn, to be like entirely honest with you, because it like it doesn't exactly come natural. Like to a lot of people, like learning how to do commissions isn't something that you're like, you know, you're gonna get good at right away. But I promise it'll be worth it. I have to go to sleep, but I don't wanna. I totally understand. I am quite tired myself, but I told my friend I would stay up tonight, because we're gonna play Osu. But yeah, I can't believe we're actually almost done with this piece. I think we're gonna finish this piece on stream, chatters. Man, looking at this piece really makes me nostalgic and sad. And I really wish, like, I know this is something I've talked about several times now, and I'm probably overhashing it, but I hope Dream SMP version 2, season 2, whatever you're gonna call it, like, I hope they really do go back to the way it kind of used to be, because there was something really magical about the old times. Because like, looking at this drawing, like, I don't think Tubbo or Tommy ever wanted their characters to end up like this. And it's probably amazing to them that they did turn out this way. And, you know, it's magical seeing what managed to come of all of this. It really is. It's really cool. Like, to see how impactful these characters have been. But, like, it was so simple before. And now everything feels so... Like, I feel like they don't have as much fun with it. I mean, I don't know if it's... Like, I watch a lot of Tubbo, personally. And, like... It just, it was so nice to see Tubbo have fun again on it, because it feels like for a long time, it stopped being fun, and it started being, like, just this, just the chore, you know, of streaming it. And, like, I forget sometimes, and I try not to, but I forget sometimes that, you know, these big streamers they're just me, you know? Like, they're, like, obviously they have a lot more under their belt and a lot more happening with them, but, like, we probably go through the same thought processes. We probably worry about very similar things. We probably, you know, they put their pants on one leg at a time, as the saying goes. Of like, they're just kids. They're just people who stream, and like, it's interesting to know that, like, I don't know. I wonder if the same things get to their heads as the things that get to my head. Like, the things that worry me about, you know, am I streaming for the right reasons? Am I happy? Am I excited? Am I enjoying myself? And I know, of course, if they weren't enjoying themselves to a certain degree, they'd stop. Or at least I'd like to think that they would. But, like, when it's your entire life savings that this supports, like, it makes me think. I miss the fun, man. Dude, I feel so bad for Tubbo. I don't want to baby him, but he looks so tired. Yeah. I don't want to be parasocial, and I don't want to baby him. But God, Tubbo looks tired. Not like Tubbo, like, you know, the character. I mean, Tobias Smith. The human behind the camera. Like, the 19-year-old who's probably fucking exhausted. Is he 19 or is he still 18? I don't think he's turned... I don't remember if he's turned 19 or not yet. And I'm afraid that even though he really enjoys what he does now, I'm afraid that this wasn't the life path that he wanted to take. And, like, even though he's gotten really lucky, of course, and, like, I'm sure he's very thankful for everything he has, and I'm sure he really enjoys his job. I'm not questioning any of those things. Like, I'm absolutely sure of all of that. But, like, there are certain times and certain things where you can see and tell that Tommy was born to be a streamer. You know what I mean? Like, that kid is, like, some of the most obnoxious energy, like, I've ever seen. Like, it's insane. But there are certain times where, like, Tubbo just doesn't match it, and not that that's a bad thing. But, so, I don't know. It's just interesting to see, like, I hope he's still having as much fun as he thought he would. And, like, he's even talked about on stream before that, like, you know, he like, going live used to be the best part of his day. He talks about that, of, like, getting to come home and press the go live button used to be, like, the highlight of his day, and it's not anymore. And I don't know if he knows why. I assume he's probably on the same path I'm on, of trying to figure out what that means and why it's changed and what's different and how to get it back. Like, and like I said, I'm not going to try to be parasocial and be like, well, the thing he needs to do is, like, you know, I don't know what he needs to do. I don't know why it's changed for him. I don't know what could be done to make it, you know, better. I hope that he finds whatever it is, because it's so fun to see him in his element. Like, and there are times when he's streaming with Tommy that, like, I see it, and I can see him, like, in that element, and, like, see that, like, happy excitement in him, and, like, that he feels like the same energy that he used to be. But there are also times, even when he is with Tommy, that you can tell it's different. Like, in the school video that they did, like, the video where they were, like, locked in a school and they were playing, like, a giant game of tag. Like, when Tubbo was messing around in the sensory room, I saw it and I was immediately like, oh, Tubbo's gonna cause so much chaos in there. And he didn't cause any chaos in there. And Tommy did. And Tommy's the one that, like, jumped inside of a tube and climbed around in there and tried to invite Tubbo into it, and Tubbo made a comment of, like, man, I'm almost 20. And I kind of, like, stopped. Because I'd never heard him even reference or mention his age before, that he was too old for this specific activity, too old to engage in this. And it shook me for a moment, because I was like, oh, like, if you're too old for this, like, are you tired of this? And it, like, I know it doesn't matter. I don't know him personally, and I never will, and that is okay. And I'm not trying to be parasocial and be like, Tubbo needs to take a break and Tubbo needs to do this. And I fully am under the I'm under the understanding that if Tubbo needed something, I trust that he would manage it. He's an adult to a certain degree, and is able to, like, he's the only person who can tell, like, if he's doing okay or not. He's the only person in the world who knows if he's doing all right, and if he needs something, I trust that he'll manage to take care of it. But that doesn't mean I can't, like, quietly in my own area be, like, semi-concerned for him and just hoping that he finds what he needs to, like, have as much fun as he used to. Like, and I know maybe he's just acting different because he's getting older and he doesn't have the same, you know, attitude as when he was fucking 14. Like, we grow up, we change, like, humans change, and, like, that is a-okay as well. Like, I'm not the person who cares. Like, I'm not gonna be the person who decides anything about it. It's just an interesting thing to be aware of and to see that change and see him go through so many different stages of his life. Yeah. Anyways, this is it. This is it before rendering. And this is it after rendering. I'm quite happy with that. What do you guys think? If I flip between the two. That is why I do rendering the way that I do, because it feels like it brings everything to life. Like, everything just feels a little bit more alive. It's shiny, yes, it is shiny, pretty much. It's just adding depth. I love dramatic coloring. I really do. It's, like, my favorite thing to do. Yeah. That's why I render the way that I render. And all it is it's dark purples and bright yellows and oranges, because that way I can make it really look like they're in front of a sunset. Like, and I'm gonna like make like my goal, right, for the background. I'm not gonna do a whole background right now, because that's too much work at the moment. But if I were to make a background real quick, my goal is to have something like this. I'm just gonna do it in airbrush colors, and you guys can figure it out yourselves. Is to have something like a pinkish, okay, pinkish here, and then like purplish kind of vibes, and then like bluish here, you know. Hang on, bluish, purplish, pinkish, and then yellowish, orangish, you know, something like this, and then Gaussian blur all of that because I want to, and then on top of all of that, have the dark green here, like for the grass, so that like you can tell it's sunset, but it's not in front of them, it's like behind them, and then like I want to do like a little bit of darkness to show that like the night is kind of coming in, like this. And it's gonna be detailed more so than this, but like this is kind of like the main concept of it. Like there's obviously gonna be a lot more work put into it than what I'm doing right now, but like this is kind of the base concept of what I hope to achieve. Like just this kind of like magical, like, last moments kind of vibe. This is kind of the goal. This piece gives me the same sensation as sherbet ice cream, but if it was sad, if the sherbet was sad, no. But yeah, so this is kind of the hope of where it'll go. I'm gonna do, like, actual textured grass and everything, and I'm also going to do it on a different size because people have wanted this as a phone screen, so I'm going to make sure that I can do this on a phone screen style so you guys can have this on that. But yeah, it's quite an interesting thing. But yeah, so that's my hope. That is the hope for all of this. I don't know if it'll come out the way I want it to in the end. But I'm already pretty happy with it, and the thing is now I have to do. I'm back after feeding my frog. Yeah, it's not done. It's not done, I promise. But I don't know how much more you guys want me to do on stream, and I still have the entire other piece to do. I still need to do this piece. So we are still far from done, to say the very least. There is a lot to be done still, but I think we've done pretty well today. All right. My grind is up. So, thank you guys for grinding with me, and for playing. This has been fun. I'm gonna load up a raid to AV Yellow so you guys can go hang out with her. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Take care of yourself, please. Have a good time. I will be in the Discord if anybody needs me. Remember, exclamation point Discord here, even if I'm not live, if you need to get to the Discord. It was a pleasure to grind with you, sir. It was a pleasure indeed. So yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. And I'll see you in the Discord over Thanksgiving. If you need me, I'm always there. All right. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.